Connecting. Oh, we're live.
Wait, no, start the countdown over again. I wasn't ready.
Too late. We're live, baby boys.
Oh, whoa.
Hi everyone. I play Steve U game.
Why do the button prompts font look like Salty DK Dan's custom font? Did they steal it from him?
Yes.
Bastards.
Derek, they stole your font.
No!
They stole your fucking font, Derek. What are you gonna do?
I mean, there's not really much he can do, all things considered.
Yeah.
He's not really that popular.
Yeah.
Or not really able to do much on his own, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, it's the first gaming stream I done in a long time. Hooray!
What was the last one? Was it not Sonic Force? No, wait, Sonic Unleashed, where you spent like 6 hours on one level?
I did a couple of gaming streams after that, but I haven't done one in like a long time, like a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you for watching the stream. I'm gonna play a game. If you want to support a stream, you could do super chat, or you could click the link in the description and you could donate, and then a message will pop up on screen. And if you pay over $7, a robot voice will read it aloud for you. Won't that be neat?
Yes. I'm selling it well, aren't I?
Yes, you are. Good job, Nolan. You sold the game.
If you guys,
Where did I put my glasses?
if you guys give a super chat to us, the ALS Foundation will match it and donate it to Robo.
No,
Yes, they will.
No, he's lying.
Every charity, if you
this boy.
if you donate to us,
He's
every
a naughty
charity,
boy. He's a liar and a deceiver.
You can have the Papa John's pizza.
Is that okay? Or it's just 2 slices. I think it'd be bad by the time.
Do you think I can fucking eat? Go. Be gone, fiend. My brother asked permission to eat my Papa John's. Everybody, wait, we'll let the chat decide. Chat, let chat decide if my brother can eat 2 leftover slices of Papa John's pizza. Okay. I'm sorry, I ruined the... What?
You have enough food?
Yes.
You'll be able to walk if you have to get some tomorrow?
I'll be good.
Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Here we go.
Long ago,
Sorry about that.
there was a powerful weapon.
People are like, yes, let him eat the pizza, or no, he should starve.
Papa didn't ask for this.
There was a powerful weapon that's not canonical.
It was really bad.
Yeah, even though we're friends with it. It's
Then,
not kind
one
of
day,
cool.
The prison was
A
lost.
prison that could create entire armies of light, even though gems are made of light. So,
Until it
you know.
was. By 4 brave adventurers.
Wait, why isn't Steven pink? Why is he blue? Steven is very distinctly pink. That's like his thing.
We accidentally unleashed the light inside.
Well, I mean, Amethyst is blue too, and Pearl. Pearl's like a cyan.
Well, those colors match them. And Amethyst is like a faded purple.
It looks more just like straight up gray.
Anyway, like, why would Homeworld need to make like new quartzes and shit if they have this? Why not just make a shit ton of prisms?
Because shut up. Also, I like how that, I like how this story is, this intro is basically the plot to Nicktoons Globs of Doom.
Shh.
Do you know that, in Nicktoons Globs of Doom, SpongeBob basically helps, like, the snot of God, like the actual God,
What?
like, become his person? Are
you serious?
That's the antagonist of Globs of Doom. It's like God sneeze.
Jesus.
Yeah, like they legit render like a space god.
What the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna explore first. I gotta get items. Oh, there's a jump button. Woo! You keeping an eye on chat, Nolan?
Oh, is that my job? Okay, hold on.
No, I was just asking.
Why is there no Peridot? Why? This is really pretty. This game actually does look nice. I'm glad Cartoon Network opted for like really simple like sprites and cell shading.
Yeah, this game looks super nice. I mean, God, imagine if this were the early 2000s and this was in like hideous CG. Like Steven's weird bump face.
Reminds me of the Simpsons hit and run cutscene, the pre-rendered cutscenes, and then Marge going, "Homer, you're so sexy," like out of like, and it was so out of character.
That is pretty bad. Also,
Yeah.
I'm hearing an echo.
Oh shit. I forgot to plug in headphones. Give me a second.
Okay. Hooray, it's done loading. Whoa! I fell off a cliff. Steven
Did you
is
die?
dead. No, but it was pretty funny that I just immediately fell down.
Yeah, the stream's lagging a bit behind for me, so I gotta
look for secrets.
Is no one gonna dance at McDonald's again? No, stop. Also, I like how you could sequence break and just go touch the prism, but you had to go to Connie, and then they're like, "Wait, it's disappearing."
Yeah. But I wanna get secrets.
I have no idea why I came over here. Oh man, you mean we can't explore on our own? Lame.
I wanna get secrets.
Whoa. Stop stealing Sonic's moves, Steven Universe. Every character can do a spin dash in Steven Universe, and that makes me angry.
Yeah. Cause they're such big Sonic fans. Oh my god, that's how I get items. I just spin dash into shit. Pfft. I gotta check the mail. Hold on, Connie. Hold on, Connie.
Cookie Cat was discontinued by this time.
I gotta check the mail, Connie. I got it.
Get the damn mail. You fiend. You must stop this right now.
No, I'm gonna. Oh wait, I wonder if I can spin dash into that because it's got a big old crack. Nope, but I bet I could do it with a different character. I wonder if I can.
Yep, probably Garnet. I will punch through this boulder with my love.
Woo! Starfruit.
Paopu fruit?
It wants a donut.
Hey, look, it's Lars. He's back from space. I'm glad he came back all on his own.
Woo! With no help from anyone. Because no one would help him.
Not that I blame them, all things considered.
Yeah, TBH. I feel like they'd be like, no, it's okay, Lars, take your time.
You know, it would have been cute for Lars to have some character development, but, you know, it's not necessary.
Okay. Here I go. Woo!
Steven, you so silly.
Alright, since we've gotten into it, just another heads up, if y'all want to support the stream, there's a link in the description, and you can make a message pop up and I'll read it aloud and stuff. No one's looking at chat, but I'm looking at game, but if you make a message pop up, I'll look at.
Dad, what's going on?
Oh, okay.
Steven Universe and character development. Nice joke, Nolan. Haha, I know. I'm funny. Dad, what's going on? Oh.
It just psh, Greg is dead.
Doesn't Greg fight in this game?
I think he's like a bard.
What? I don't know what a bard does.
You don't know what bard does? Bards are great.
I'm not very familiar with RPG stuff.
Oh well, they buff their teammates. In D&D they can have some attacks though, and it's great.
It's funny because Greg's a buff, but he's fat. Ha! Epic joke.
There's a fantastic move in Dungeons and Dragons. It's a cantrip. It's called Vicious Mockery. You can literally insult someone to death.
I want that. I could do that. Wait, does that character have a mustache?
No, it's a unibrow.
No, like above the mouth. Oh no, that's the Steven Universe lips. Never mind.
Yeah. I like that they had to give her a unibrow. Like, it's a villain, we gotta make her unattractive.
Let's get you out of that shape.
She looks more like a man, if anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Misandrists. I gotta advocate for and prove that not all men are villains. Not all men. Hashtag.
That strange sound. What's that down there?
Answer us. Ignores him.
I want it to be like that scene in Battle Tendency where, like, she walks through him and he, like, immediately dies.
I'm kind of just honestly surprised that this game looks better than the actual show. That's kind of tragic.
Because they had actual professionals working on it.
Oof. Thwomp oof.
Woo!
Be careful, kids. Greg says.
I love
The
him.
adult. They kind of flanderized him. It's frustrating.
How so?
Like he wanted to help the crystal gems, and now he's just a butt monkey.
Ah,
Like,
yeah, he is.
Remember in the marriage episode where he's like, "Time to work the Steven Universe." I mean, the universe charm, and they're like, "Greg, leave," and he's like, "Oh, okay." He could have done something, but instead, no, he's just a funny haha butt monkey.
No, I don't want to select Steven. Ugh.
Select Steven, he's a good boy.
No, I want to be Connie. She's the best.
Debatable. I don't know who I would consider the best, most competent Steven Universe character, because they either do pretty smart things or they're just completely stupid, and it just kind of depends on what the writers feel like.
Yeah, that's the thing. There is no best, most competent character. It's all based on what the writers are feeling at the time. But Connie is rad. Whoops.
For the most part. I'm still kind of pissed with her for that whole Steven returning from Homeworld arc, where it was like, Steven, why didn't you let me come with you? I thought we were a team. And it was like, wow, Connie. It's not like he was like pigeonholed into making a really difficult, scary decision to save his family and friends.
They needed a conflict, so, you know, you can't spell conflict without con.
E. But, that was coconuts. Is this voice acted?
Yeah, there is some voice acting, and it's by the normal cast.
Okay.
Not all the voice boxes are voice acted, but, you know.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't know.
Gonna spit dash into him. Woo!
At least the battles are like in real time, like in the actual environment. And they don't just transport you to generic battle
Whoops.
arena 273.
Yeah, it's neat.
Ooh, I know.
You know,
I choose you.
hey Nolan, how your tooth? It hurt. Emmanuel Esparza says the colony conflict was really annoying. It really was. All they had to do was communicate, and they didn't. You know, that thing the show preaches all the time. How's the battle system?
I'm liking it so far. Oh, it's neat. I can attack multiple enemies at once when they're close to each other. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I was actually going to add one thing that I was reminded of with this game that I wish that more games did was like the only good thing about this game, Final Fantasy 13, was it was like turn-based, but the characters would like kind of move around a little bit to make it look more lively. And I wish that Steven and Connie would do that too. Like you could like move them like certain amounts. Like they would like kind of like shuffle around a bit to try to get a better vantage point or something. I don't know, that's just me.
Woo! I did it!
Also, I wish instead of running back to their spots, they just did a hop back or something, like a different animation.
That'd be neat.
Because running back, like if they shuffled back, it's the little details that make the battles look more lively and cool.
Greg, you hypocrite.
Oh yeah!
Woo! Party time! Party time! Everybody's going fine because it's party time.
I like how Greg's like, I'll go with you, Steven, because because I was very protective of seeing like a light version of you get kidnapped. Meanwhile, in the actual TV show, stay safe, Steven. Getting kidnapped by the
Okay, cool. I can switch characters. I'm just gonna be Connie from now on. This is Connie's universe now. Sorry guys, it's Connie's universe now. My universe now. Any cool items? What? Secrets?
Let us drive the van.
Ah, I was gonna slice some. Let's see what Greg can do. Let's see, he can play or switch between jams without spending star points, and damage jam. Attack all nearby targets continually over time. Oh, I get it. So I got a tune and then heal jam.
This one's just a tribute.
Okay.
And I'm guessing different jams do different things, so that's really neat.
Everybody's just like listing off different characters to have their own universe. Connie universe, Greg universe. What about Mayor Dewey's universe?
That's just the nightmare realm.
No, the real nightmare realm would be Ronaldo's universe.
Oof, yeah, you're right.
I honest to God, anytime I see Ronaldo, I go into fight or flight mode.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeesh, tough crowd.
Oh, that's neat. So, like, he'll stop jamming once he gets damaged.
So, like, what does the music do? Does it just like do chip damage over time?
Yeah, it does. And I'm guessing as he levels up, he'll unlock, like, maybe he heals points, or maybe he, like, does poison damage or stuff like that. And it's also in, like, a certain range, so the characters have to be closer for that to work. But I'm guessing I can also increase the range when I level up, so that'll be neat.
No, sir,
So far, you think this is a fun RPG?
I'm having fun so far. It seems like a nice upgrade to the phone version, which I really enjoyed. Gonna get you in the butt. Ah!
Steven, don't worry. It'll be okay. I like how overdramatic he's being like, ouchie, my arm.
Don't worry, Steven. A more interesting girl will save your ass again.
No bully.
You know it to be true.
In here somewhere.
I think they're on equal playing fields in terms of character development.
Oh no, I'm just saying that like half of what happens in Steven Universe is that more competent and interesting female characters save Steven's ass.
In the later seasons, yeah, but seasons 1 and 2, it was mostly Steven, like, using his quirky human life bullshit to, like, save the day.
Yeah, and that was nice, but then they forgot what their show was about.
Listen, the human world is just as interesting as the gem world, okay?
That's a fucking lie and you know it.
Listen, I can't think of any more interesting plot than the pizza and the fry people, like, getting mad at each other, and then Steven making bagel pizzas to save the day. That was a very good episode.
They made the pizza bagel reference. Isn't that funny, guys?
I believe in you.
Isn't that
What?
so funny? Cause when a pizza's a bagel, you can have pizza all the time.
I believe in you.
Yeah, that was good. Nolan, you're such a troll, XD. Got him, top keck.
Are you speaking English right now, Nolan?
I can't tell if Nolan is being sarcastic. Good. Personally, I think Steven would be an amazing character if he was personally challenged and forced to actually change as a person.
I agree.
Agreed with T-Call Studios. T-Claw? Something. It's sad that the show couldn't get that right because Rebecca Sugar used to be on Adventure Time, especially with the Best Marceline episodes. I think of Rebecca Sugar as like a Stephen Moffat, where it's like she's better when she has somebody to rein in her ideas,
Exactly.
or she's working with somebody else. But as a showrunner, she just gets too ambitious to the point where it's like, yeah, okay.
Yep. Though at least Rebecca Sugar isn't like a sexist fuck.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Yeah, I guess. I don't like making definitive statements because they might wind up biting me in the ass later, but most likely not. Please tell me what a key is. What?
What's a key, Nolan?
It depends on what key you're talking about. Are you talking about like a musical key? Like a key that goes into
What's
a
a
door?
key?
Kai, the keyblade.
What's a key, Nolan?
Please,
What's a key, Nolan?
please stop. I'm so upset.
What's a key? Oh wait, I forgot to explore the rest of the beach. Nice, we got 200 people watching.
Top keck.
And sickle donation.
Somebody please donate to Robo so she can afford food and not die.
So I can afford that smoking PSA that I finally found after all these years.
Please don't spend your money on that PSA. Just
Listen.
pirate it.
Listen. I want it.
Somebody says that somebody wished they modded Paper Mario music into this game because this music is boring. Do you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, I normally really like Steven Universe's soundtrack, but this idol music is kind of dull. Wait,
It's funny you say that.
wait.
What?
Fuck you, Steven.
What?
You'll see it when the stream catches up.
Still no mail. Lai. Oh my god. Ew. No. Cartoon Network, please patch that out. Thank you.
It would be neat to see people like mod in like their own crystal gems or like other characters in this game, you know, kind of like how people mod characters into Don't Starve.
Yeah, but with Don't Starve, it's a lot easier because the characters are like rigged, like puppet style. These look like actual hand drawn animation.
No, they're puppet rigged.
How can you tell?
Okay, for example, look at Steven.
Yeah.
You see the way his hair is bouncing in relation to his head?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of tell that those are two separate parts on different layers. With Greg, it's especially obvious the way he's wobbling around. Especially look at his tummy, the way it sort of poofs out a bit when he's flooping, and you can sort of tell that the layer's just sort of being squashed and stretched over the leg layer.
I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, this is puppet animation. It was a lot easier to tell in the phone game, but this is definitely a puppet rig. This isn't hand drawn.
Some of it is though, like when
Yeah,
Connie
it's
swings her
definitely-
sword.
Like these
Combination.
these running animations are definitely hand drawn, but the idle poses are like it. I mean, puppet animation is usually a mix.
Dem donated $5 saying, "Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe."
Thank you, Dem.
Thank you, Dem. Hey, Nolan, do you think they throttle the episode releases so we're starved for content and don't really notice flaws? No, I don't think that's why they do that at all. I think somebody speculated it was because of the movie. Not that I know for sure, though.
I mean, probably. They usually, whenever a cartoon has a TV movie, they have to work on it as the same schedule that they would for normal episodes, so I can totally understand if the movie caused these delays.
Put together breakfast in the dirt. Yum.
Also, guys, if you like a description, a little message will pop up, just saying, and also I get those directly instead of having to wait for the end of the month like I would with, other shit. I wish I could just, like, break shit. Like, I could just slice this open.
Who's the best Steven Universe character? Greg and Steven are total fucking cuties, so that's my personal pick. However, if I was to pick, like, a good character with, like, actual development and an arc, none. Because their arcs are all terribly inconsistent and bad. What do you think, Robo? Who do you think is the best Steven Universe character?
Connie, she should have been the main character. But how cool would that be? A series about a character who suddenly gets involved in these magical shenanigans, and, like, they realize that they get to put aside their, like, normal life, and they get to, like, start making a difference in the world, and it's cool. And
like Harry Potter?
And, like, how their perspective shifts as they go along.
Like
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
kind of like Harry Potter.
I need to get that ice back again. But yeah, I feel like Connie wouldn't work as a central character, though, because, like, unless you rewrote the entire series, but...
Well, you definitely... But, I mean, you're acting as though the entire series didn't already need rewriting.
Wait, did they give you a pizza to deliver?
They did.
So they're making you do their job with no pay? What?
Yeah, because the monsters were unleashed, and it's our fault. So they're like,
of course.
Steven, did you unleash monsters on... I forgot to block. Damn it. Did you unleash monsters on town again? And Steven's like, maybe. And Mr. Pizza's like, God damn it, Steven! Damn it! Why am I so bad at blocking? I was fine at this in the phone game.
They made it. They either tweaked it or it's like
I think I'm just not paying attention is the problem.
Maybe Ecoraptor. Emmanuel Esparza says, "Where's the Spider-Man 2 pizza theme?" Agreed.
Absolute. He's got our number, man.
I like how Greg just keeps jamming out as his son is getting assaulted by monsters.
I love it.
I'm helping. Instead of doing damage, though, it would have been cool if Greg could like do random status like buffs or debuffs.
Well, I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen as he levels up.
Probably. Starting off with chip damage though seems a little.
Yeah, I wish he started out with a buff.
Yeah, like a really simple buff, like maybe heal like once or twice, like 1 or 2 points. Because like that would make more sense than doing damage. But also, Microcosmos says, what's the worst arc of Steven Universe?
Cluster arc.
I'm trying to remember all of them, but I'd probably agree, yeah. The cluster was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Listen, it's okay to take a break.
Even
Don't
when
worry
the
about
world is literally about to die.
Why not buff your attack?
Oh, no, I was just checking Steven's. I kind of want to get him up to more even numbers, because right now everyone has, like, high attack and not high anything else.
I see. I understand.
Steven, we must go into the ocean. Hey, what up, fuckboy? What up, Mr. Male fuckboy?
That face went no GF. Jamie. That episode was dumb too, where Garnet talks to Jamie, and she's like, relationships are hard work. And it's like, I mean, you're only in a relationship because some big pink bitch told you. So also,
this is really neat, dude. Like,
what?
You'll see it when the battle starts, but like, we're in a completely like different kind of formation. That's
Ooh.
that's rad as fuck, dude. I am into this.
I wonder how much this game is. I kind of want to buy it now.
It's $24.
I'm good. I'll save it on my
Yeah, just wait for the winter sale.
Yeah, I'll add it to my wish list. But I was gonna say, don't you find? I don't know if whoever's not caught up with Steven Universe, too bad. But I really like how they're like, we don't need Pink Diamond's approval to be like gem GFs or whatever. So they're like, so they asked Steven to marry them, which is essentially the same thing. Like, good job, you did it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourselves. Good job. That is frustrating though. Like, we'll get married. You know, this weird human thing that none of us ever do.
Yeah, I feel like it was done as just like a publicity thing, especially since like it's not like this was a relationship that had developed over time. The characters were basically already married anyway.
Yeah, it's that fusion is still like a really, really poorly thought out, like poorly defined allegory.
Yeah, I get so fucking pissed though when people are like, fusion is an allegory for sex.
In some cases it is though. Like
in some
that's
cases, but not. It's not just a. That's not all it is. And
I know, but that's the problem. That's the problem because they act like it's an allegory in one case for sex, or in another one it's for relationships or trust. So when you have like the Pearl and Garnet arc where Pearl basically, you know, is fusing with Garnet under false pretenses, it starts getting like really gross and like uncomfortable because it's like, well, what's it an allegory for?
I think it's just like maybe if you lie to someone when you start going out with them or something. I don't think it's rape.
I think the problem is that it. Oh my God, Steven's dead. I think the problem is that it's not clearly defined enough to the point where if somebody were to try to explain it as rape, I wouldn't really like hold it against them because it's just so poorly thought out.
It is, but I just feel like it's the most generic like buzzword thing that the people are constantly putting against Steven Universe, you know? And it's like, of all the flaws you could be addressing, like, actual technical flaws in the way the show is constructed and written, instead you have to lose your shit over something that can maybe be construed as rape. Okay, sure.
You say that like it's not a big deal and like that this is a kid's show trying to teach about consent and stuff when it can lead to some really, really unfortunate ramifications. Also, Greg is gone forever. Goodbye.
Farewell, sweet prince.
Sweaty
I love
prince.
you. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Alright,
Tell me if anything happens. If you need anything.
will do. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, there's Greg. He had a little trouble, but he's good now.
Hold on, it hasn't caught up for me yet. I guess maybe I like to think he was banned from the Big Donut, so he can't go inside.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, can I get, like, equipment and shit? Aw, that'd be neat if I could get, like, alt costumes for the characters here. Oh, but there is a beefy armband, so I'll get that. Woo!
Deshawn Davis asks favorite song from Steven Universe. What's your favorite song?
Here Comes a Thought.
I like that one too. I don't remember a lot of the songs. There's like, they all sound kind of samey, so like I just like most of them equally. Stronger Than You was like, I think I have nostalgia for that one because it's just like, oh wow,
Back when,
that's when the show
back
got
when
good.
The show used to get
There-
you excited.
Yeah, and now it's just like, oh wow, I can't wait to be, you know, disappointed or have my expectations met.
Whoops, Cream. I wish the jump button wasn't the same as the interact button.
I wish I will say the world building of SU needs some work, says Dimitri Remy, to which I respond, what world building?
Got him.
Top cuck.
Gotcha, bitch! Ha-ha!
No,
Oh,
they're
no,
talking about
Greg!
Ghost. What? Did he die?
They've surrounded him. Don't worry.
Greg is like, this is fine.
Just gonna jam out till the end of his days, like the sinking of the Titanic. Oh no!
I like how the monsters are just like keep aiming at Steven constantly.
Until Greg played and they all aimed at him.
No, it just flew around right to Steven anyway.
It's always gotta be about Stephen.
The Steven only perspective.
Oh no, Greg, look out! Look out! No!
So much for that.
Why do I keep
Greg.
fucking this up?
What are you talking about?
I keep fucking up the block.
Does Greg have a block?
Yeah, every character
in all-
you can like try to do a block when they attack. I just keep fucking up the time. I just keep fucking up the timing. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is probably the most frustrating thing in the world.
You haven't you're not dying repeatedly.
No, but Steven
Yeah.
is constantly on the verge of death because I'm so incompetent at blocking.
Just like the actual show. You did it just now. You're fine.
Okay, I succeeded once. Now I'm good forever. Just like in a
Transform-
sports movie.
Transformers Animated, I feel, did a lot of world building better and wish Steven Universe was more like that in world building. I haven't seen Transformers Animated because I don't think Derek J. Wyatt's style works well for robots. They just look gross. I hate them.
Dude, I love Transformers Animated. It's my favorite Transformers show and one of my favorite shows in general.
He's a good writer, but his art style doesn't lend well to mechs because they all just look like gross dolls.
I totally understand if you don't like the designs. I really enjoy Transformers Animated.
I'm not saying it's a bad show overall. I'm just saying I don't like the art style.
No, I
That's
know
all
you're
I'm
not saying that. I'm just saying give it a chance.
I never said I wouldn't.
Good. Better.
I'm not that shallow unless the show is offends my eyes to the point where it's staring at it makes me angry. Then I wouldn't not watch a show based on its art style. Oh God, Ronaldo, just go away. Fuck off. I hate him.
Wow, you hate him so much.
Like he looks cute, kind of. Maybe. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but
Really? He looks gross to me.
well, you're a lesbian.
Okay, true, but still.
Plus, also, I like big fat boys, so you
Well,
know.
I know that, but like of all the
And most
animated big fat boys, I feel like Ronaldo is pretty low tier.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a husbando. Like that's what the main boys are for. But Ronaldo's just like, he's okay. However, like, he's just insufferable for the most part. His dad, though, is daddy. Look at all these boys on screens.
I wish I could do property
Perfect.
damage. You know, like in most RPGs, how you can just break shit and get items and money.
Like pots.
Yeah. Like, I mean, in
That
Steven
would be
Universe,
cool.
there's a ton of, like, collateral damage from the gems anyway, so why not just let me, like, break shit?
We got a huge light bit.
I did.
Oh yeah, Mike the Psycho Freak Animation says they should have focused on his small brother PD. I agree. PD. I'm mad that PD got like shoehorned out for his older brother, who's an obnoxious, terrible person. Also, that bush is glowing. You should investigate.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
What does the pizza cutter do? I
Can barely.
got a pizza cutter, but I wasn't really paying attention to what she was saying. I was just mashing A.
Yeah.
Eat shit! No, I missed! No! That sucked.
How about this tasty number?
Frybo was a good episode. I agree.
Yeah, I liked Frybo.
Steven fan service. Little Danny DeVito looking motherfucker.
Tough crowd.
Go out, start throwing trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
Looks like there's a friendship mechanic. I wonder what that'll lead to.
Probably like stat buffs or something.
No! Oh wait, I guess I blocked in time. Good.
I like how into this game you are, just like screaming like, no!
Okay, it's not as bad as it usually is when I play games.
I know, I remember. I was playing Sly Cooper with you. That was a fun time.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at
What?
games.
You are so good at
I'm
games.
good at games, Nolan.
Yeah, smack Greg. Daddy.
I'm good at games. Oops!
Alright, I can take a hint.
No, he's using the guitar to block.
Yeah, it's neat. I also like how you can, like, prevent enemies from, like, aggroing toward another one. Oh, I thought you could. I was
A
wrong.
little hairy.
I've got just the thing.
Maybe you should have hit the red guy and then the sword swing would have gone to him. To the other one. In Final Fantasy 13, they have like a blitz move. I feel like that would have been useful for Connie, like just one big like swing that does like little damage but has a wider reach.
Well, that sounds like something that would be unlockable. You know, like, this is the early game.
Yeah, but blitz was a I think it was an unlockable move right from the get-go in Final Fantasy 13. I feel like it'd be more strategic, like just be more fun from the get-go. Shoot Connie. Shoot me.
I definitely prefer games where you have everything ready at once and you just sort of figure out on your own how to spec.
I mean, yeah, there needs to be room for improvement, but one of the things I don't like about like turn-based RPGs is like just having a limited arsenal from the get-go. Like in an action game like Kingdom Hearts, for example, you get like an assortment of spells from the get-go, and then you just upgrade them to be more powerful.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I definitely prefer games where you can do that, where you can just like, where you have all your moves at the get go, and it's like up to you, like which ones you want to specialize in.
Hmm.
But
Also, Porter Rodney says, "Make the plot move, please." To which I say, "What plot?" Haha.
as listen, I wanted to, it's an RPG. I gotta do level grinding. Okay, that's how games go.
That's how RPGs are. That's how bad RPGs are.
I want to
Go,
unlock
go
some
to
sick moves.
go to the lighthouse.
Oh yeah.
See what's at the lighthouse.
Whoops. Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
I got it.
It's just like a little glance.
Robo and Nolan, how's it going? It's all right.
What? Steven.
He's not feeling it. The venture's over. It's done.
There we go. What's that? That's a weird glitch. He's just like, why am I doing this? What is this even for?
The town episodes would be a lot more fun if they all lived in different places like Empire City. The problem with the townie episodes isn't where they live. The problem is that they don't have any fucking character. They're not interesting.
I definitely wish that they'd like travel to more locations. That'd be sweet.
I mean, locations only do so much. If you don't have any good, interesting characters to fill out the location, then
That's a
like,
really good point.
the reason Mr. Greg is such a good episode isn't because like they go to this new location. It's because Pearl and Greg are forced to like interact with each other and come to terms with their bullshit.
That's true. That's definitely true. Damn it!
And it's basically like saying like the prequels are better in Star Wars because the locations are cooler, when that's entirely not the case.
I know. I'm not saying that's what would make the show good. I'm just saying it would be nice, you know?
Yeah, but to be fair, like we have gone to different locations and they just feel like the same shit.
That's what.
Forest,
Well, yeah, that's sort of
town,
that's sort of what I'm saying. I
city.
wish we went to different locations that actually like worked and felt different.
That's the problem though. Gem Homeworld is the only place that feels different or like anything the gems have affected. Otherwise, it's just Earth with like gems affecting it. Like, plus also because of this like timeline where Russia was somehow completely removed, like they can't comment on that.
Just no Russia. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
No more. It's gone.
Mm-hmm. So like the characters can't comment or reflect on it. That's just how it's always been for them. Speaking of locations, how come none of the humans talk about Canyon with the holes and the giant spider syringes? Because it's always been there. Like that's just what I said like before I read the comment. That this world is already pre-established and everybody's used to it,
But
which is kind of why it's so frustrating.
That's sort of like, why aren't there like, why wouldn't there be like a field of science dedicated to studying this, and like people who are interested in it and the lore and shit? Like in the Steven Universe world, this stuff exists, but they're just like, oh yeah, that's just how it is. But that's not how the world operates. When shit like this happens, there are people who become fascinated in it and they want to like see how it works, and there's not like any of that in Steven Universe, and it's frustrating. Like, I know if I lived in the world of Steven Universe, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's just magic. I'd totally be like a fucking magic weeaboo. I'd be like into that shit.
You know who else is a magic weeaboo?
Who?
No.
Huh?
Ronaldo is.
Okay, he's the only one.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that why it's like I said, it's like a Stephen Moffat thing. Make fun of people who are interested in the lore.
Yeah.
Is she wearing a kimono? Oh, no, she's not. It's a jacket.
Steven likes hot dogs. He likes that nice wiener. You better paint a nice wiener there, Vidalia.
I hope Steven's into wieners. Ha ha ha.
Let's go to the
Did-
lighthouse.
Did you not? I suggested that like half an hour ago.
What's going on?
I suggested you go to the lighthouse like half an hour ago.
Yeah, but I went the wrong direction. I just
God
kinda rolled
damn
with
it.
Ooh, a treasure! It's a magical day!
Is it really that magical in the world of Steven Universe?
It's a magical day!
I like how there was just an innocuous treasure chest just sitting there. Just like out in the open, who cares?
I think the implication is that the light monster generated it, like the prism.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have to like do my joke in like that, but okay.
It's lying! And he's lying down.
Why would hey Robo?
Yeah?
Why was Simba grounded?
Because he was a
Because he-
lion?
Because he was lying.
I'm gonna die now.
Oh.
Holy
okay.
shit, I could just drop! I could just drop off the cliff! And like, you can see the other characters, they're like racing to come get me. Holy shit! I didn't realize Connie was that powerful.
Connie! God damn it!
I just imagine, like, you know, those anime things when they land and like the ground cracks all like
That would be nice if they did reactive fall. Like from certain heights.
I was expecting like an invisible wall or something to prevent me from doing that. They just let me walk right off the fucking cliff.
Oh, you could jump onto the hand!
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my ice pack real quick to put on my face.
Okay. Oh, I think I gotta get onto it like from the cliff. Like I gotta jump off the right place. And then I'll get on the hand.
Yeah, I would assume you have to like jump from a certain vantage point, like on the cliff.
Alright, well, I'll try once, but since it takes a while to get up there, I'm only gonna try once. And then I'll keep going.
Okay. Ah, sweet cold. Hmm.
Okay, is there a way to, like, see the hand? There isn't. I guess I kinda just gotta take, like, a leap of
Does this
faith.
game, does this game not have camera control?
Nope. Well,
That seems a little dumb.
well, I feel like a lot of how the backgrounds and shit are constructed sort of requires a, like, fixed camera angles. It's not as bad as it usually is in terms of, like, camera.
I mean, I guess, but like they're 3D models, so like you see them from multiple angles and it looks fine.
They're not Connie and Steven? And, like, these characters?
The buildings.
Oh, yeah, they are. But, like...
Yeah, like if you turn the camera, I feel like it'd look fine. Like, and with Connie and Steven, they would just like their sprites would just change, like angles, with the camera. Give the key to this loser.
I'm gonna have to give the badge to Steven because he has the shit defense. Actually, let's give it to Greg because I don't want him to die.
I don't think Steven has shit defense. I think like the enemies just naturally want to kill him. There's something about Steven that just like gravitates them toward him.
Back to the lighthouse.
I like how Greg and Steven run the same dorky way. Like SpongeBob.
Oh, I should have said Amethyst. Amethyst's attacks can do multiple enemies in the app game. Oh well, Garnet it is.
There she is.
Alright, but like, look at Garnet. See how she's like shifting on her legs? That's a puppet animation.
I know. I get it.
I'm just explaining because you said you couldn't see it.
What? We did earlier. We discussed this earlier.
And you said you couldn't see it.
I did, though.
Oh.
What? Anyway, who would win, Garnet or Muhammad Ali with his legacy? Interesting.
Muhammad Ali, always. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, Estelle sounded so bored. Let's do this.
Do you mean to imply that she never does not sound bored?
Okay, she sounds more bored than usual. Let's see.
I want Lapis on my team so she can make an ocean fist and punch them all.
Yeah, Lapis is pretty OP.
She is, but like they choose not to make her OP sometimes.
Yep. It's Garnet. Give Connie kudos.
Come on, Garnet. Give the little girl with the big sword some kudos.
I feel like I can hit both these guys with a shield dash. Nope. Ah, I misjudged the angle.
It would be cool if the enemies could get knocked into, like, from knockback.
No, you can
Okay.
with the shield dash.
Okay.
I just missed.
And that sword swing didn't get him either.
Whoops. Oh no, I got it. Okay.
The hitbox seems really fucking picky.
Yeah.
Why would you not go to Peridot and Lapis when people like Aquamarine were running around? Because Lapis would have been like, haha, I'm out. Bye. The slightest bit of danger, Lapis is just like, I'm gone.
I'm outie! I ain't dealing with this shit. To be fair though, I'd be like the same. I'd be like, fuck you guys, fuck this shit, I'm out!
Protect my home. That's how I roll. Greg's rockin' tunes just destroyed somebody.
I know, it's great. See, that's vicious mockery. Greg is a top tier bard.
So much for that.
Oh man, there's also another cantrip I love. It's called Leomun's Tiny Hut. It allows you to just generate a house, like a tiny house, for you to live in when you're camping.
Nice.
I love bards. I don't know why people don't play as bards, because bards are the best.
Oh no!
Now that's what I like to say. You can't see anything through that visor.
Yes.
We must pursue it immediately. Okay, Estelle. Whatever you say.
Oh man.
What?
The
I
Steven
got
Universe.
penalized for asking
Oh man.
a Steven Universe, you get penalized for asking what's going on. God. Let's see, am I good on items?
Somewhere.
That seems dumb. Like, how does that penalize you? Do you just lose kudos or something?
Well, it's kind of like if I pick the right thing, I'll get a bonus, but if I pick the wrong thing, I don't get a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta deliver a pizza to Vidalia. Hold on, it's Amethyst and Broker. Wait. Vidalia needs that slice of sweet and savory za.
I don't blame her. I should take another nap in a bit. That'd be cool. Hey, Buck. Suck and fuck. Chuck and Buck. Suck and fuck.
I'm coming, Vidalia. Don't worry.
Yeah, this guy's too heterosexual to get a hug from his friend.
Yeah. You know, okay, so I was scrubbing through some Sonic fan fiction, don't ask why, a couple days ago.
Why?
And, okay, so, like, I was on AO3,
Why?
and 90% of the fics were just, like, Sonic and Shadow, because I guess that's the hot ship. But, there was one that I gotta give props to, because it had a great title. I mean, you know what the title was?
What?
Two bros chilling in the ER, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. And, like, it was apparently about what if at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, when Shadow was falling toward Earth, Sonic was like, "Don't worry, I got this!" Smash cut to Sonic and Shadow in ICU.
Oh my god. Also, I'm really mad you didn't comment on when Steven said pizza time.
Because that's not just a Ninja Turtles thing, a lot of shows were saying pizza time.
It's not about Ninja Turtles, it's about Spider-Man 2. Pizza time.
Oh.
I'm not paying for those pizzas.
Okay, let's go.
Looks like another win for the Crystal Gem.
It says we're an hour into the stream. Another reminder that if you want to donate, which would be great, you can either do a super chat or the link in the description. If you use the link, you can make a little message pop up on the screen, and I'll read it aloud and answer it if it's a question or something. And if you pay up to $7, a robot voice will read it. Won't that be neat?
Ooh, what's this?
There we go. Okay.
Floor Ice Cream says Captain Underpants is greater than Thanos. Agreed.
Agreed.
He would have been able to beat him. Unlike those other Marvel losers. It's a warpad.
Whoa.
These enemies look dumb. They remind me of the Adventure Time enemies, where it's the turtle with like a knife taped on its shell.
Basically, though. Yeah, I don't really like these guys. The light enemies in the app game are like really cute. It's a shame they couldn't match that nice style.
Garnet got axed. I couldn't come up with anything really funny, so there you go.
Good joke, Nolan. Fuck!
Please stop.
Ah, Greg! Oh God!
I put it in here somewhere.
Do you get critically wounded? The stream hasn't caught up to me yet.
This?
Oh shit! He just like whipped that thing at him.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Jesus.
He's still knocked the fuck out. Obscure Anime Guy has given us $10 saying, have you or Nolan ever played any of the Yakuza games? I want to.
Yeah, same. I really want to, but I've never played one.
They've recently released them on Steam, but I'm waiting for them to go on sale because I'm a cheap son of a bitch.
Same.
I don't buy most games unless either I'm really excited for them, like Spider-Man, or they go on sale.
Same.
Mostly because I during the Steam Summer Sale I bought like $200 worth of games,
I know.
and they were all like under like $10. So
Use you.
I hope I have enough money to participate in the winter sale. God, these fucking axe dudes just like nail these fuckers.
I know. The problem is that the timing's a little off, so it's hard to block them. Especially since I'm already shit at blocking.
You were doing pretty good earlier. Maybe if you stop shit talking yourself, you wouldn't be bad. Believe in yourself.
Rigorous study and training? I can do this.
Love the JoJo memes. What? That's Salty's not here though.
Don't you see, Nolan? The JoJo memes were the friends we made along the way.
You
Just
stop
gonna be
that.
like constant crits with Garnet.
Check this
Just
out.
never-ending crits.
Does she keep criticizing you?
No, I'm saying I put a shit ton of points into her luck.
Oh.
Yes.
I hope the puzzles in this game are better than the puzzles in the app game, because in the app game they were just like little baby, oh, press the shapes in the right order. Like baby puzzles.
I hope there is no. White Circle says, is Nolan bisexual or homosexual? I love how formal that is, but I'm gay. Like, straight up. Me and Robo are both gay.
Item, I choose you.
Something about this sprout sure does seem magical, he says. He thinks Nolan is salty.
Woo! Gasha bish! Oh, I got $1. Talk about how Bismuth did nothing wrong by trying to kill the people who killed all her friends. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty hilarious how, like,
I feel a jam.
literally all they had to do to get the whole thing resolved was to just talk to her. And that's it.
I mean, Steven kind of tried.
No,
didn't
but,
work.
like, they didn't have to- they could have, like, unbubbled her and had, like, a talk with all her friends and shit. Like, after the whole thing. They didn't have to bubble her because there was, like, a stressful situation and shit, you know? They could have talked.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did talk, and it turned out everything was alright. And wow, they literally could have done that the whole time.
Yeah, but they didn't want to make, like, Bismuth part of the main group yet for drama, so it's fine.
So instead of planning Bismuth to appear so that it would make sense when she joins the team, instead we'll just have something make no sense. Because that's how you tell good stories. You don't bother at all with logic.
It sounds like you're making fun of Steven Universe, and I'm not sure, like, you understand the intricacies of the show. Is Steven Universe too intelligent? Hello?
Ready?
You need a very high IQ to understand Steven Universe.
Who just joined us?
Is someone join us?
It's Awestruck Fox.
Hello?
Hey,
Awestruck Fox, speak to us.
Speak, damn it!
I don't think his mic is plugged in.
Oh.
He's not muted, so...
This one's just a tribute.
Unless he's fucking with us.
That is also very possible. Got him! Woo!
Neo Burrito. We did it,
Oh, sweet,
gang.
there's weapon upgrading. Nice.
You can upgrade weapons?
Yeah, I got a green chroma. Apparently you can upgrade shit with them.
Ooh. Is the music any better, or is it still lame?
It's alright. Nothing standing out, but it's decent, I guess.
And he's gone. Goodbye, Wallstruck Fox.
Farewell.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
there we go.
Get him.
Hi.
Hello.
We're playing Save the Light.
Yeah, we're gonna save the light.
Oh lord. No, yeah, I had Robo stream on, and then I was like, ooh, slandering writing. I gotta get in on this.
Hi, yes.
No, but then,
Are
like,
you right?
I don't know what happened, because as soon as I joined on my laptop, my internet just, like, froze, and now I won't reconnect on my computer, so I'm on my phone right now.
Rebecca Sugar is watching you.
Yeah, she sniped the internet.
Yeah. Just like, need to put a stop to this. Oh, I gotta do Steven's stupid spin dash. Seems more like
Yeah, I'm
what
glad
Amethyst would do, but okay.
Yeah, I'm glad, Business back, but, like, the way she was just sidelined for plot convenience.
Yeah.
Who
Like,
was?
they didn't have to sideline her, they
Business.
could have just introduced her later.
I mean, they didn't have a plan for her when she was, like, conceived. Like, when she appeared in Lion 3 in Season 1, they were like, yeah, we didn't have a plan for her back then.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah, because I listened to the podcast, and they're just like,
Ha!
Yeah,
oh my
when-
god, I just knocked that guy off a cliff! That was awesome!
oh, are you learning, like, Steven's, spin dash thingy?
Oh, I already knew about it. That's great that I could just fucking knock him off a cliff. Oh, I bet I can shield charge these guys off a cliff too.
You can.
Oh, that's actually like a really neat way of teaching you that. Okay, that is Robo approved.
I mean, like, you never really fight enemies near a cliff again in the game, so...
Oh, really? But I thought they were teaching me a fun mechanic.
Well, occasionally you are, like, on, like, platforms, but, like, it's few and far between.
Then why would they teach me this?
Because it looks cool, probably.
It's bad game design.
Like, I'm trying to think. And, like, I don't think there's that many points in the game where, like, you actually use that. Because there's not that many points in the game where you're not fighting on, like,
Whoops.
an edge.
Fall off the cliff already.
Oh no. You're stuck.
Finally, God.
Yeah, even though Bismuth's back, like, I don't think she's gonna appear much, just because
Oh,
the gems never do.
There's no way. They're gonna find their own version of the barn to like stick her on.
Well, she has one version of the barn, which is the forge.
Yeah, she's just gonna hang out in there forever.
All by herself instead of with her friends.
Yeah.
You learn this.
She's
I
gonna
mean, even if they
feel,
didn't-
oh, like, I gotta do some thinking, and then she'll fuck off.
I mean, even if they didn't, like, there are, like, I know there was a point where there's, like, 5 episodes about actually showing Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, so, like, they can just always say, like, she's out doing something.
Yeah, they can.
Which is probably, like, a budget thing, but I don't know. That's probably the main thing I don't like about Steven Universe. Like, even when this was, like, as season either 3 or 4 was airing out, like, I'm pretty sure I stated at one point on a video that, like, it's kind of weird that they have Peridot and Lapis, but they never show them.
Mm-hmm.
So it just feels like they did it just to say they have more crystal gems than they actually do.
They probably did.
Oh, great onion. This little bastard.
It's a store.
Get that big star.
But no, yeah, I like Save the Light a lot. I think it's a fun game. Too bad they'll never release a Lapis DLC for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they will eventually, but, like, I remember right before the game came out, there was, like, a press email, and it was like, play as Steven, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Peridot, and Lapis. And then the game came out, and she was nowhere in sight. And I guess on the PC version, they found, like, her voice files for, like, as a playable character, so it's really weird that the game's been out for almost a year and they haven't released her.
Lapis?
Yeah.
And Peridot's not here too, right?
No,
No, she's in the
Paradox in
game.
here.
Okay.
No, like Lapis appears in the story mode, but like she's supposed to be a playable character, but they haven't released it yet as DLC.
Will it be DLC?
Yeah, when the game first came out, they said there would be like one DLC character, which is Lapis, but they just haven't like released the DLC for some reason.
That's gay.
Got just the thing.
It is. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for her to become like a crystal gem in the show for her to be playable in the game, but like it doesn't make any sense.
When's that gonna happen? When are they gonna reform?
Eventually,
Whoops.
it'll probably be off screen. Like they'll get back from Homeworld, and then they'll do an episode where
How about this tasty number?
basically explains what happens while they were gone.
Yeah, and then it's like the crystal gems too, but like
Yeah, the new
again.
crystal gems.
Like Titans East.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's probably what they're gonna do. Like, there's some wacky adventure in Beat City while they were gone or something. Like a corrupted gem got loose or something, and Peridot and Lapis reform or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll hold out actually showing their new forms to the very end. Like as this finishes her story, they'll walk out in their new forms, and it'll be all dramatic and everything.
Oh yeah.
Garner just exploded him.
Garnet like breaks the game. Well, no, they patched it, but I know when the game first came out, like Garnet literally like broke the game.
How come?
I think it was her rocket launcher ability. Sometime, like the game would like literally like freeze.
Oh.
Oh, so it like broke the game, like made it crash, not like broke the game like in terms of gameplay.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, like the game would freeze.
It's like the friend who gave me this already told me that apparently, like, once Connie learns her study ability, she becomes, like, the most OP because you can just supercharge an attack and then, like, blast them into oblivion.
Yep.
Why
The only
does
thing
her, like, powerful shield breaker attack cost less than her standard attack? That seems weird.
That is a great question.
Like, the shieldbreaker attack is more powerful than her normal attack. Why am I even using her normal attack?
The shield breaker probably like doesn't do as much damage, but it like lowers the enemy's defense or something,
No,
or
it
breaks
does.
their
It does
defense.
pretty good damage, dude, and it can hit
Oh.
multiple enemies at once.
It's bad balancing.
Oh, I see. They can do like team up moves. That's neat.
Yeah. Yeah. So characters either have team up moves or they can fuse, but like if there's no fusion for them in the show, then it's just a team up move.
Is it like different for every like combination of characters?
Yeah. So like Garnet and Amethyst will have like they can fuse into Sugalite, but like Garnet and Steven will have Garnet will like spike Steven like a volleyball.
That's really neat.
Yeah, and then some of them are just kind of like lazy. Like I think some of them just gives you like extra defense or something.
Ah.
But most of them are really cool.
What am I gonna pick? What am I
I
gonna
don't know, the only thing I don't really like about the game, well, I like it, but like I feel like it could have been elaborated on, is the fusion mechanic, just because like the moveset is very like dry.
Not every day.
It would be like playing as a new character, except I'm assuming that's not the case.
Well, it's like when you fuse that there are like there's a set amount of movesets, but like you can't level up the fusion, you can't unlock new abilities, so it gets stale after a while.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a scraping sound chat. I think it's coming from Awestruck.
Is that me? I can go on my computer. I think my internet's back now.
Yeah, that'd
Give it
be
a
good,
try, Reddit.
Because that scraping noise is starting to get to me.
He's gone. You drove him away, you monster.
I accept. I only the strong.
Man, that oxycodone is knocking me the fuck out.
You gonna be alright, dude?
What? I might go to sleep in a couple bits, but
Like you're
I
just
don't- I
gonna
wanna-
like fall asleep while we're in the middle of like an important cutscene.
Probably, and then I'll snore over it, and everybody will be mad at me. It's fine though; it'll be okay.
Oh yeah, how was your mouth surgery, Nolan? Your wisdom
It
teeth.
was like it's funny because I remember like right as I was about to be put down. It's really funny. So it was
I
like,
got $2. Can you please talk about Jasper and how poorly she's been treated on the show?
oh Jasper, honey, you deserve so much
Jasper.
better. She's just—I don't think she's ever gonna come back. Honestly, I think she's done.
At MomoCon, I caught up with Kimberly, and she was like, "Yeah, when I went to go record the Dove commercial a few months ago, Rebecca said I think Jasper will come back soon." And I'm like, "What do you mean you think?"
Wait, no, I talked to. Oh, damn it!
What?
I accidentally walked to another area when I didn't mean to, and I gotta wait through a loading screen. Now I gotta go
Just like
back.
the heroes in your
Right.
Oh,
But
I
that
got
sucks.
$1. Sorry, but I had to do this. Two friends sitting 5 feet apart, so they're both gay.
Two friends sitting 5 feet apart because they're both gay. Oh yeah. Answer your question, Kevin. My surgery went fine. Like, they put a syringe through my vein in my knuckle, and then they're like, it's gonna burn a little bit, and then you'll be under. And I'm like, oh, okay, this doesn't hurt too bad. I don't remember anything except like coming out of a wheelchair, and like my dad's like, come on, Nolan, we gotta get to the car, and I'm like, the fuck, what? And then I like started shitposting again immediately. I like recovered pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
You saw I posted like a shitpost that said I lived and it was all thanks to me.
Jesus.
Well, there was like blood dripping out of my mouth.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Shane
Yeah.
like flinched when he saw that because he was just in shock.
Oh, is this like a rhythm thing?
Yeah, Greg, since he can play guitar, he has like a rhythm, like puzzle solving, areas where you can unlock like extra stuff from that, like weapon upgrades or like hidden prizes.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. They put a lot of love into this game. Too bad like it was glitchy as fuck when it came out, so no one bought it.
Really?
No, yeah, it was really bad when it came out. Like
Damn.
it wasn't bad like the gameplay wasn't bad, but just because there's so many glitches and like almost like at least one character had one move that broke the game, it was just too much. Like it took me probably like 2 weeks to get into the game just because I couldn't handle all the glitches, so I kept waiting for patches.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is there something behind the waterfall? Aha! I knew it! There's always something behind the waterfall.
Unless it's Fortnite. In which case, there's never anything behind the waterfall. I had to go back and get a new ice pack because my other one went room temperature.
That's okay.
My jaw is like fucking swollen as hell.
Hey. All right.
Yep.
Ugh. Seriously, I looked in the mirror this morning. My head was like an orb.
Oof.
Garnet told me to come. Yep.
I don't want to swap. Okay, I'll swap out Garnet because I think Amethyst can attack multiple characters at once.
Swap out for Steven.
I can't. The game won't
Yeah.
let me. I want to, but I can't.
The Steven only perspective goes into the game too. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Yep.
It sucks.
It's good. It's good game.
I love it. The Steven only perspective invades every single orifice of the Steven Universe franchise.
Well, actually, there's a new comic. I guess it's like a 5-part series called Harmony, and it doesn't follow the Steven only perspective, and I really appreciate that.
Damn it! I fucked up the timing.
Oof.
Oh, I got $5. Every zone is areas where you can knock off enemies in battles, level up teamwork, star to get more combo fusion attacks. Okay.
This it. Okay, yeah, no, those super chat donations show up like very, very late for me. So you're saying you had quote unquote shit recovery, Nolan? I feel like that was in reference to something we were talking about earlier, but I don't.
So much for that.
I wonder how it would have been if the Diamonds had their whole song without Steve in there. What song? Is it Feeling Blue?
What's the use of feeling blue?
Yeah, but I don't think Steven interrupted that.
Yeah, he was just there.
Yeah, he was just there. Like,
Because
for all
Steven
intents and purposes.
only perspective, he had to be there to witness it. Otherwise, it didn't happen.
Do you think the world wouldn't have been created without Steven's presence?
Yes.
Come on, guys.
So much for that.
Fuck, I forgot to block.
I know I put it in here somewhere. One thingy coming right up.
Okay. Bet I can get these guys at once. Ah, almost.
Tonight we need to play Jackbox.
Hell yeah.
What time? Because I'll probably be home late.
Anytime really. Just like I don't have anything to do. I'm unemployed. So.
That's right. You had your last day at Chick-fil-A.
2 days ago, yeah.
Yeah.
No one's
So-
a free man.
I'm unemployed. I mean, I do get commissions, but like that ain't a stable salary job.
Oof.
Well, hey,
You're
you'll
right.
get there. You know, like the door has been opened for greener pastures now. You know.
Yeah, but that's why I'm going. That's why I'm hoping to God New York Comic Con has something for me. I'm going to like go talk to every single editor I find there. Just be like, hey,
Absolutely.
I'm super talented. I can do a lot of cool shit, and
Oh, I
also
learned
my
to
mom
study.
says
Now I can win every
my mom
battle.
says you can what?
Now I can win every battle.
I'm gonna do my best.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't expect this.
But yeah, dude, get a nice portfolio going, and yeah, I'm sure that you could get some work there, man. You're a good art boy.
Yeah, I just need to talk to some of my comic contacts about what would be the best course of action for building a portfolio, like what I should include in there. I also like how they have level caps. That's like that's the sign of a good RPG.
Oof. But yeah, I know some of that stuff because I actually sent my portfolio to someone once because like they had this really cool setup with like this really well-made Bill Cipher puppet, and I just and he was like giving fortunes, and I just sort of offhandedly mentioned that I was an artist, and they were like, "Oh, you got a portfolio?" And I was like, nah." And they gave me their card, and they was like, "Hey, well, shoot me an email. How do I play the song?"
I think you gotta like find where it starts.
There it is. Okay.
Oh god, I don't like how you have Steven looking in his backpack behind that grass. It looks dirty.
I feel like I'm missing a. Can Connie cut the grass?
Yes.
Good. Just eat shit grass. Okay.
Your special skills. Do you think Connie's last name is actually going to foreshadow something, or is it just
I really hope not.
Lord of the Universe?
I mean, that could just mean, like, you know, she's like Steven's Boo and Steven's Pink Diamond, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so I sent them my portfolio because they were really cool, and they gave me some really good advice.
Which was?
Okay, so only put in complete works. Even if you think it's like a really nice work in progress, complete works will always be preferred. Try to stick to recent stuff as much as you can. Like if
Oh yeah,
it's,
I was just gonna make like most everything myself
yeah,
over the course of September.
That's a good idea for a portfolio. Make sure that all of your pieces are very diverse and display different skills. You know, like one could show how good you are at like rendering small details, or another could show your composition, or another could show like your backgrounds or your people, stuff like that. Like make sure that, you know, your pieces aren't samey. They like display your full range of skills. And that's all I can remember for now. If I remember something else, I'll definitely let you know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got this, Nolan.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you got
Kevin.
this.
Also, I can also like bring you by Frederator and see if they have anything.
Ooh, that would be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and like I said, you are a total regular on Dumb Words now. I'm gonna have you do all the artwork from now on.
Yes. Thank you.
Also, to backtrack a little about the Steven perspective, I mentioned the new
Yes.
comic. I listed I posted 2 pages from the comic, but like it opens up on Homeworld with like Topaz and Aquamarine. It's like I wish the show would just do that.
Yeah. If only.
It's almost as if having the perspective of one single character gets really old and tiring, and is actually more of a limit that doesn't have any creative workaround.
Yeah, weird that. Like, a character-only perspective works good if you're trying to create, like, a intense, visceral experience. Like, maybe you're doing a horror movie, and it's only from that person's perspective, so it's like, oh, what the fuck is going on behind the scenes? You don't know.
Yeah, like
Steven
I feel
Universe
like-
is not that kind of series.
I feel like the Steven only perspective works for the direction this current art could go. If Steven's like alone on Homeworld and he's trying to find everybody, like then it kind of works for tension. But like any other time, like if like
it
this
would
episode's
have
like
been
Sadie
pretty
Killer.
interesting to see what the gems were up to when, like, Steven was in the zoo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, when, like, Steven was lost in space with that ruby, like, how the gems ran and find him, that would have been interesting to see, like, them going through that, you know?
I think the more I think about it and the more I keep watching, the more I realize that the Steven only perspective isn't like a creative choice so much as it is a crutch, so that they don't have to like throw all their cards out on the table. Because if you think about it, if they didn't adhere to that perspective, then they would have given away a lot of their twists, or would have been forced to without contriving some sort of excuse.
Oh,
So what do
definitely.
you mean?
Like, if
Like-
we showed an episode from the Gems perspective, then they would be talking about shit like Homeworld and what Pink Diamond did way earlier than it was supposed to be revealed in the storyline.
Maybe. I would
Otherwise,
say maybe
they would have to
because-
do, like, some really bad contrivances to prevent it.
The only reason why I think that maybe that could have worked even if they had other perspectives, because like with Gravity Falls and like the Stan the Portal mystery, like he had Stan perspective scenes and episodes,
That's
but
because, like, Stan was the only one who knew what was going on.
That's
And
true.
he was, like, actively hiding it. The problem is that every character except for Steven is in the loop in Steven Universe.
mm-hmm.
And arguably Greg.
Yeah, and arguably even Greg is hiding shit from Steven. Because
The episode where Greg lied to him and-
good if they have mysteries. You can't just have a story. No, there needs to be a mystery and twist, because that's how stories go.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. I don't know. I'm just because I'm trying to think like when just the episodes we've seen now, like when they would have brought up Homeworld, like not around Steven. I feel like that didn't really start happening until like Lapis and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they would have started
Cut-
mentioning it a lot earlier.
Like if they were alone and Steven wasn't there, like
There's,
they'd probably
anything in
talk about
here,
it.
Like a secret
Yeah.
item. Woo! There is. I knew it.
Also, oh god, my fucking jaw. Well, asked, how is Save the Light? How's your opinion changed over the course of playing with a bigger party? Is it still fun?
Huh?
Is Save the Light still fun?
Oh yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I'm having fun.
Who knew adventuring was such a word?
Like, a lot of the game's problems are just things that were inherited from the show. So, you know.
Wait, there is actually one moment in this game that isn't the Stephen Lee perspective. No, wait. Yeah.
Oh shit,
two
they
moments,
broke
actually.
it? They broke it? They broke the rule.
Yeah, there's a part in the game, like, I'm not gonna spoil the story, but there's just a part where, like, you don't play as Steven. Like, Steven's out of commission for a bit, so you play as the other characters.
Wow,
I just realized that.
almost, that would be cool if it happened more than once. Too bad it doesn't.
You're right.
You're so fucking sassy, Robo.
Okay, but look who's talking.
Yeah, takes one to know one.
Also, knowing that Magiswords episode with Rad, I watched it today, it's pretty mediocre.
I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be not mediocre. I'm just
You
saying
think
that Rat...
looks better? I mean, I can't even appreciate the fact that it looks better just because Magiswords is animated in Flash, and like just seeing Rad at like that bouncy just didn't feel right. And also, like we made a joke that most of Rad's walking by the studio and they just recorded him. Like he has just the most generic line. He's like, "Hey, what's that sword thing you have?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a magic sword." And then they give him one, and it's cool, but like he has no actual purpose there. Like he's just kind of there just to be there.
Or Cartoon Network was like, "Hey, Ian, save the show."
Exactly.
Well, it seems like Cartoon
Also-
Network's had a bit of a thing for crossovers lately. Y'all
Yeah,
notice that?
mainly with OKKO. Yeah.
I like how Rat shows up in Magiswords, but crossover Nexus, we don't get shit. No Magiswords.
Well, they may. Wait, hold on. They may have Mighty Metroids in there, just not like as a main player. Because from the way like he described it at Comic-Con, it sounded like there will be a bunch of Cartoon Network shows, but they're only focusing like the main characters are from OKKO, Steven vs. Ben 10, and Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, but like, the special's only 11 minutes, is it not?
Yeah, it'll probably have like really fast pacing.
Oh, I got $1. It seems weird how prophetic Robo was with the Steven Universe thing. Now I see Lily Pete making an hour-long video on basically the same points as yours, except only a story level worth animation talk, and I'm like, wow, way ahead of you, fam. Also, I need to bump the alerts thing up a little bit. It's cutting off some of the text. Just so, like, hold up a sec, guys. Yeah.
Also, Lily Pete plagiarizing? Surely you jest.
Yeah, she would never do that.
Also, Discord froze, so I'm gonna quickly hop out and hop back in. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't want to tread too much on the Lily Pete thing. Like, obviously, she's copying me, but, like, she fucking lives and breathes off of starting shit with other people, so I'm just not even, like, gonna worry about that.
I
Yeah,
have no idea who that is, so.
Good for you!
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, I
like
don't. All Lily Pete does is steal from other people and then start shit in order to get, like, drama points.
Yeah.
She's like the worst of every YouTuber put into one like creature.
Yep, basically. So let's not even worry about talking about her. Let's talk about something else. The new Ninja Turtle is pretty good.
Do you know that episode in OKKO where Rat got wrapped up for a little bit? That was pretty sick.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I mean, they did have an episode about furries that ended with them going to a human con.
They did.
Nice.
I do actually think that that's kind of funny, though, where it's like, oh, do furries have human cons? I guess they do. Like, okay, that was cute. Well, not cute, but like
They're still
the idea of the
furries
joke is
forever,
cute.
are they not?
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, it's canon.
Even today.
Ruins the Let's Not Be Skeletons episode just a tad. Because this is a very common occurrence.
Shh. Don't think too much about it, no. Well, no, because Let's Not Be Skeletons was a dream at the end.
Oh, yeah, of course. That whole episode was terrible. That was such a garbage episode.
I like that episode.
I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Kevin.
Nolan.
Why don't you make a TMZ video about it for Roundtable, you fucker?
Wow.
I did when it came out.
Oh God. I'm fighting you over this. We're starting this.
Oh, you're starting this?
I'm starting this.
Get in there, Steven. There he goes.
Get in there, Steven, she says.
I just thought the episode was funny, even if it is propaganda.
It's not even the propaganda that's the problem. It's just shitty propaganda. It's not well thought out.
Look at
What do you
Steven.
mean?
Do you think this shaking that Steven's doing is intentional, or is the model just fucking around? Because I've been noticing some of that as like the characters are walking around, their models sometimes go like for a bit.
I'm pretty sure he's shaking in fear here.
Yeah, right now it's a
Yeah, probably.
location. Yeah.
Just get some Cheetos real quick. Oh. Fucking love Cheetos.
I
I
like
don't
the Puffs
think-
the best.
I like the Flamin' Hot Puff Cheetos the best.
I don't really like puff Cheetos. I don't know, when they melt in your mouth, they feel a little weird and gross.
That's
That's
true.
almost as bad of taste as Kevin liking Let's Not Be Skeletons.
Oh my god. Of all the things you can come at me for, it's that episode.
Because it's a bad episode. It's awful.
What's awful about it?
Okay. So this is another thing that Norbert, my boy, pointed out, that how like they're trying to do a gun control like PSA, which is fine. It's not like the cartoon hasn't done that before. That's what
Yeah.
Let's Not Be Skeletons is about. It's about gun control.
Yeah.
But the way they go about it is terrible and stupid and like really overly simplistic. So like Rose's tear. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
anyway.
like that was an item in the app too. The tears
Yeah,
of
I
your
remembered.
dead mother. It's a collectible item in this fun family RPG.
Yeah, but no more distractions.
Okay.
Okay. I'll quickly summarize Let's Not Be Skeletons. So, basically, the episode starts out with this sleazy guy coming into town. He's like, hey, buy my skeleton remotes because they'll keep you safe. Even though there are heroes with powers and shit who, like, do that. That's, like, the thing. So, they're like, okay, we'll buy the skeleton remotes. And, like, sure enough, Enid and Rad get turned into skeletons. I'm not sure if their powers get taken away. I think I don't know if they do.
Yeah, because Red
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that from when I watched the episode, but I'll take your guys' word for it. But regardless,
Other into skeletons, and it's supposed to be comedic Nolan.
yeah, but like, I'm getting to that. But so the thing is, the skeleton remotes are supposed to be an allegory for guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is they're just skeletons and they can't use their powers. That's it. That's like there's no real consequence otherwise because they've transformed into animals before. They have powers. They sell fucking rocket launchers at their fucking convenience store. So, like, if it was just for funny haha jokes, then like that'd be one thing. But this is legit trying to be a PSA for gun control.
Yeah.
So, like, people turn into skeletons. There's already a character in the show that is a skeleton, so
Yeah,
who
they
can
joke
use
about
his
that.
powers? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Funny. Haha.
Yeah, but he was already a skeleton, Nolan. It's
But
different.
yeah. Okay. But anyway, back on topic. So KO starts singing a song like "Don't use the skeleton remotes because it's really bad and shit." And then the sleazy guy hijacks and is like, "Actually, do buy them because they'll keep you safe." And then one guy gets like really overly paranoid and out of control, and it's like, oh, he starts turning and then like KO tries to get his mom's help, and his mom turns into a skeleton. And again, since they don't really die or do anything, they're still just the same but skeletons. Like nothing really changes. So
They don't have their powers anymore. They're defenseless.
Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted because my friend Welp messaged me saying tag me in, even though he's not in the server. Don't worry, Welp, I'll fight for you. I got your back, boy. But so it ends with this skeleton segment ends with KO like holding up the remote like a gun. He's like, please no Steppy, and then the crazy guy is like, I am Steppy, and then they fire, and then KO wakes up. Turns out it was all a dream.
Guy. It was Mr. Gar at the end. It was like him and Gar.
Oh yeah. You're right. So it was Gar. Gar's like freaking out too. Like everybody's getting paranoid with guns and shit. And then KO tells his mom the dream, and his mom is like, well, the best thing you can do is be careful, be safe, and call your local congressperson. And she like winks directly at the camera.
Yeah.
And then so KO calls his congresswoman or whatever, the mayor, I don't give a fuck. And she's like, what's this? Skeleton remote guns? Well, I'll not sign on it right away. And so like it turns out the sleazy guy from the dream exists, and he was gonna sell the skeleton remote. But then like because KO called at just the right time, the congressperson acted swiftly and justly. And banned the skeleton remotes, even though a congressperson would totally just sell out their whole town for money. So
Yeah, that's not... They would totally fucking do that. And then KO would be like, hey, what about the thing? And they'd be like, eh.
Yeah, so, again, I don't have an issue with OKKO doing a gun PSA. However, it was
The problem is that
done
it's a
so
bad
far.
gun PSA.
It's probably one of the worst gun PSAs I've ever seen in my entire life. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, it not only oversimplifies the effect guns can have, because, like I said, they're still alive for all intents and purposes.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like skeletons now. Like, if they turned into skeletons and they just fell over, like bones, that would be one thing. Or if they turned to stone or something, like fantasy death, which is, like, how you can get away with it. But they don't. They're just skeletons now, and they don't have their powers, which, what-ro, big deal. You can still buy a rocket launcher, which can kill people and shit. And not only that, but they also oversimplify calling your congressperson, because, believe me, during net neutrality, I called my, it was Senator or Representative Virginia Fox. She's a North Carolina representative. And when I told her about net neutrality and how I was concerned, she basically said, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Like, I think getting rid of net neutrality will be good for all of us. And I'm like, you literally just ignored my plea. Like, you literally just told me that my plea was of no concern to you. Like, good job.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, basically, Let's Not Be Skeletons is a garbage episode, and one of the many reasons why I hate OKK at the end. But
I don't know. No, sounds like a reach.
Where's the thing?
Please explain how it is a reach, Kevin.
You didn't mention the funny ha-has.
Yeah, well, when the focus of your episode is to be a gun PSA, like, is it not fair to, like, point out its shortcomings and how it basically doesn't do its job properly?
No, I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I'm just saying it made me laugh, so I like the episode. I'm not.
Right. I mean, I guess if that's where your priorities lie, then I can't fault you there.
It's not where my priorities lie. It's just that that's why I remember the episode fondly. It's a guilty pleasure. Those exist, Nolan.
I'm sorry, I'm a cynical asshole. What do you want from me?
Your love and affection.
I do love and affection you.
I mean, your
Even
version of
if
affection's like telling me to fuck off at like 2 a.m.
When did I do that?
I mean, I'm sure it exists somewhere. I'll be like, hi, Nolan, you'll be like, no.
Oh, that's
I do that to...
Guys,
I
just
say hi
noticed,
to you. What?
when I get Greg to rock out, they add a guitar accompaniment to the battle music.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's super cute.
By the way, I'm not a Devil May Cry fan. This is relevant, but I really like how the better you're doing, the chorus for the music kicks in.
Fuck.
That's so dope.
They do that in Devil May Cry?
In the newest Devil May Cry, the better you're doing, like, the more, like, instruments and chorus they add to the song.
God, I fucking love when games play with music like that. It's the best.
Yeah.
Yee.
Sly Cooper does it too. Whenever you're sneaking around, they play, like, a little, they strum the guitar in a way that matches his, tiptoe steps.
Oh my god, that's so good.
You played it! You were there!
Yeah, but I didn't notice. Because I was too busy
Dang it.
screaming.
You need to stream Sly Cooper so I can laugh at you and how bad you are at it.
I'd love to, I'm just still trying to figure out how to hook up my PS2 to the capture card.
Get fucked, act, bitch. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance boss fights uses great songs. Metal Gear Rising is sick. I love it.
I love Let's Not Be Skeletons.
Fuck.
Are you still on that? Are you still salty that I just debunked your entire argument? All you're saying is it made me laugh, therefore I win.
You didn't debunk
Sad.
anything. You just expressed how you felt about the episode, and I didn't disagree with you. I just said it was fun.
So you're saying so it just made you laugh?
You know what, Nolan? How about you just become a cartoon reviewer and make a video about why it's bad, and then people in the comments will agree with you.
I mean, that's the only reason why people start review cartoons these days anyway.
God, I forgot how classic the old Smash Bros. Commercial was.
Oh my god.
Which one?
The fucking... The melee, like cinematic before, before the opening title screen still gets me, like... I don't even play Smash Brothers, but goddamn, that cinematic gets me so fucking hype.
Yeah, I know you don't, because you wouldn't play Brawl with me when I was over at your house.
Because I don't like fighting games. Would you want me to not play Brawl with you, or to play Brawl with you and then just be bitter the whole time?
Listen, sometimes friendship requires sacrifice. That's why Shane won't get on Pizza Party.
I'm telling Shane.
Shane will be on eventually, even though, he had a pizza party with us, watched Top the Fourth Wall, the movie with us, was on a panel with us.
And now you're staying with us for Comic-Con, so...
Yeah, so, like, I don't understand, like...
Why does he have his dream?
But he's lived beyond the dream, is my point.
I think he disagrees with you.
He literally ate pizza with us. I like.
Wait, hold on.
What?
What is he here? Is he coming in?
He's here.
God damn my fucking jaw.
You gonna live there, Nolan?
Huh?
You gonna live there, Nolan?
Yeah, I'll live. It's just the jaw thing sucks. Like, it doesn't hurt. It just feels like I have a lead weight tied to my jaw.
Oh, jeez. I just noticed my Wacom. Like, I knew the contrast on it was kind of bad, but like, it's giving the game this like piss filter. Like this game itself is fine. It looks fine on stream, but when I'm looking at it on OBS, which I have open on my Wacom, just because I need a second screen, it's got a pretty solid piss filter.
Let me see.
Looks like piss.
Oh, Spo joins the fray.
Just in time for piss filter.
Did you just come in and the first thing you heard was piss filter?
Yes.
I'm so
Spo,
happy.
my boy. How have you been?
I've been good. Just got off of work here. What are y'all up to?
Recovering from mouth surgery and being unemployed.
Oh, it's a double whammy.
Double whammy indeed. And we're streaming Save the Light.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the content?
Nolan.
Oh, hey, Nolan! Ah!
What's up?
There he
Hey,
is.
hey, it's Shane.
What am I? I'm missing something very clearly.
There he is.
There he is. There's
Hey,
the boy.
Spo, can you like get in front of me if that's okay? Can you like?
Not physically.
I mean, you could drive over here and get in front of me. So
It's not gonna stop Shane's wrath. I'm afraid.
So,
He'll just
Shane,
blast
do
right through
do
me.
you agree
like
that being on
Piccolo.
Pizza Party is your dream?
Oh yeah.
Well, Nolan thinks that MomoCon was like beyond the dream because you had like a pizza party with them.
Well, yeah, I was.
So you're not just agreeing with his sentiment,
I mean, no, I'm not throwing away a good experience. I'm not gonna discredit that. That was great.
but you still want to be on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you were on the street. You had a panel with us. It was on channel.
Yeah, but I figured podcast would be even easier. So
Let the poor
what are we
boy
losing?
on.
Here? It's a win-win.
Well, we did have a guest drop from our schedule, so
Kevin dropped.
Kevin wasn't a guest.
No,
I
I
didn't-
know. I know.
Wait, when did your guest drop?
I forget who it was, but they just didn't want to do it anymore because of drama or something. So
President Obama.
President
Well, I
O'Drama.
think it's the
Don't
guest
drop.
anyone's ever seen on the podcast. I mean, to be humble about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane, this is what I've been doing instead of working. It's been in my office on this stream.
Scary.
Oh, this is a stream.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
so my voice is being broadcast.
probably.
The chat is
that's
called
awesome.
Stream Chat.
Yeah.
I never learned how to read. I'm still,
No,
It's a cool
he's
thing.
in the actual room with me. He was probably working. I don't know what he was doing.
yeah.
Scary,
Okay.
Scary Larry. Somebody in chat said something. Where was it?
So Shane, now that you have Nolan here, do you have anything to say about your disenchantment video?
Oh no! Don't make me do this. There's nothing to say. Me going really.
Atone for your sin, Shane.
I just want you to like me.
Shane.
This is all I've ever wanted.
Shane, that was like the most desperate voice I've ever heard.
I know, and it's on the stream now.
It's Roll Buddy stream.
Oh, okay. That's
Say hi to
I'm
Roll.
sorry. I'm sorry I usurped your stream, Robo.
That's okay. I just got $1 and they asked how you and I met, Nolan.
Yeah, that's right. I think we did. I think before we officially met, I criticized one of your tweets about the Steven Universe video, like where you were talking about some of the art problems with it, and I was like saying, and you were talking about Steven's height in relation to a chair. I was like, the chair was like foreshortened in a specific way. I think that's how we first talked.
Yeah, you caught
I don't know-
that. You caught that mistake, and then I fixed it. Like I found
And-
another thing that shows
So-
the same issue.
So before we met, I was already fixing your mistakes.
Yeah, we were mutuals on Twitter for a bit, and then I made the Steven Universe rant, and Nolan was like, "Hey, let's do thing," but we didn't like really friendship until the first World Guardians video when we recorded that.
That was the beginning of
Nolan.
that was the genesis.
Nolan
But-
loves to make people read his weird web comic he made when he was 10.
I was in high school when I did that.
Oh, is that
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, but I still remember vividly, Spo, when you held that comic in your hand. I saw legit anger in your face.
It was.
You were like you had like an axe killer grin. Like you were like so frustrated, yet you found it so funny.
I think I opened up and it was like on a page where I don't know. It was like Finn was like looked like a spider and like Jake was wrapped up or something. And I don't know.
Mhm.
That was just the first thing I opened it to, and I hated it.
Oh, that's
You're welcome.
cute.
What was cute?
Greg and Steven do a combo move where they both play a song together, and it like overheals you, so you not only are you fully healed, but you also get 25% extra health.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the comic, and I was like, what? But Steven, give your daddy kudos. Oh, okay. But also,
we love you.
I love you too, Kevin.
And thank you for having us on the stream, Robo. I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye, gamers. You'll be on the podcast, I promise.
Hey.
That's all
Hey.
I wanted to hear.
Shane's
Why are they picking on Greg? What did he do?
He's too cute.
Leave Greg alone. He's done nothing to you.
Oh no, jeez. Greg got fucked hard.
I know.
He's like dead.
Drop it, little buddy.
Oh man. I just wish the swelling would stop. That's all I want. Otherwise I'm fine.
It'll stop. Just give it a little time.
I also have to like rinse my mouth out with salt water 2 or 3 times a day for the next couple days
Oh yeah.
in order to prevent dry socket. Robo, did you have dry socket when you had your teeth pulled?
What's dry socket again?
It's when where your teeth were like dry up, I guess, and like it just hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I had that. It sucked. Oh my god, they just keep picking on Greg. What is wrong with you?
Leave the poor boy alone. He's so attractive.
Leave the best character in the series alone already. Come on now.
I'm giving Greg a bubble shield because this monster will not leave him the fuck alone.
Also, Spo, you know that's a lie. You know you like Lapis the best.
I like her design, but she's not a good character.
She's one of the better written characters in the show, and people hate her.
Well,
doesn't
they
do
knocked
anything, I
out
guess.
Greg.
Goodbye, Greg. I'll miss you.
Leave
Even if
Greg alone.
Greg will be. Wait, is he on a timer? Like,
Yeah, I have to revive him.
Oh no.
This'll do the trick.
if you don't revive him in time, can you not revive him at all?
Yeah.
Dies permanently.
Hurts.
Why does it hurt?
Because it was real.
Oh, that was a reference to Gamebox 1.0.
I know, but like I only know that line from The Hobbit, so I just usurped it.
God, this fucking thing. Why won't you die? Fuck.
Ooh, I know. Maybe this?
Wonder if I'm gonna frostbite my fucking cheek off.
Why does this
Frostbite
thing hate
shit
Greg
off.
so much?
You smell the fear in his breath.
Why would the fear be in his breath?
You know.
I don't. That's why I asked.
I don't know. I didn't think this through. I'm afraid.
Yeah, sad. Spo,
Yes.
are you available tonight? You don't have work tomorrow or Sunday, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Finally, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's dead.
You should have kept Garnet. Could have broken it.
Yeah,
Done it
I
quicker.
think there's a warp pad nearby. I'm gonna swap them out, because yeah, Garnet's definitely better than Amethyst, at least for now.
But anyway, I think we're gonna try to play Jackbox tonight. Spo, you should join us.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have Steam, but I can.
You don't need Steam. All you need is the web browser.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll do that. Zero Jackbox.
You just go to Jackbox TV and enter the room code. Wait, did you upgrade your computer?
No, not yet. Like I said, I was gonna do that when we moved.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Once I recover, I can finally start packing up.
Yeah.
I don't think. Thankfully, all the stuff I have in my room is mostly just like books, so I can just throw them in the box and just call it a day.
Yeah, like I said, I think like the ABC store usually you can get like free empty boxes there. You just go
I
to
got
that.
I got some from Chick-fil-A before I fucking bailed.
Took all the boxes with you, all the box
Mm.
attendees.
Actually, they're fry boxes.
Oh,
The fry boxes are actually really helpful. I just need like packing tape, to, like
nice.
patch them together.
Pretty epic.
I think I have a key. I do not have
Spo.
a key.
Yeah.
You know what you should draw?
What should I draw?
Rad wrapped up.
Nolan. I thought you.
Damn it!
I bet Ian Jones Cordy made that scene just for you, Nolan.
I did ask him on the podcast to do it, and
He did it.
and given that episodes were made like a year or two in advance, like it's either coincidence or he was like, hold everything. I need to put the scene in just for Nolan, even though he was a complete fucking prick to me.
It was
It's pretty epic.
An act of kindness on his part.
That or it was a power move.
Alright.
No. Greg shall continue playing. You cannot stop him. Let the man play. No.
They really don't like Greg. They don't
No,
like
don't
Greg.
you fucking dare! No!
Alright. I can take a hint.
Comes protect Greg.
The
in
man
game.
will play. You cannot stop him.
Robo is fucking pissed.
Would be too.
Just let him be a DJ!
Thoughts on Detective Conan getting sued by Conan O'Brien?
That
Is that not a
happened?
joke? I think that's a joke. Like he was making a joke. I don't think he's seriously going to sue Detective Conan.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I can look it up. Hold on.
I gotta kill this fucker before he attacks Greg. Leave him alone!
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien. All I see are these
Whoops.
articles from like a couple years back saying Conan O'Brien going to trial over joke theft accusations.
Okay, I think if I do a shield charge, I can hit the other guy on the way. Yeah! Got up, I fucked up the timing.
Yeah, this game looks pretty cool. I think I played the like app one.
Yeah, the
When
app
it came
game is
out.
really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'll need to get this when I am able to use Nolan's PS4.
Well, it's on PC now, that's how I'm playing it.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, Spo's gonna be hogging my PS4.
Yeah, well, you had the option to sell one to me, and you
I took too long.
you
I
snoozed
fully
lose.
I fully concede that I took too long in selling my PS4 to you and swindling you out of hundreds of dollars.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
So smug.
Is one of y'all looking at chat? I feel like we haven't really responded to them in a while.
They're kind of just arguing about the semantics of Steven Universe and its world building.
Ah.
They're kind of talking amongst themselves. I don't think they've asked us any questions in a bit.
Huh.
What if Teen Titans Go did epic Fortnite dance? Says
Very-
Despacito was epic.
They already did that.
That would be so meme. Hell yes.
They did that in that one YouTube video where they animated all the characters doing the Fortnite dance.
And they didn't even do the default dance.
That's how you know they're
There's a
real thing.
different Fortnite dance?
There's like 80 different dances.
Yeah, you can get like different Fortnite dances. Or if you get battle passes.
I
Ah.
only really know this because the kid I babysit sometimes likes watching Fortnite dance videos, and there's something really weird
He's-
about watching
Does
people...
the Fortnite dance on the reg?
Yes.
Gotta
it's
do that
great.
Fortnite dance.
I like how you're just like this kid I babysit sometimes, and then you tell me all these fucking stories about how they're huge weeaboos or nerds.
I babysit a couple of other kids.
Do you get like paid for it, or is it like family friends? And it's like,
I get paid
come on.
for it.
Yeah, because my dad makes me watch Bruce all the damn time. Like,
Well,
I'm recovering from mouth surgery, and he's like, "Yeah, you need to watch Bruce this Saturday." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, Dad."
well
I can do
Bruce is
that.
a dog. He just sits there.
I mean, I still have to like let him out, and then he barks every like 5 minutes. Serious, Spo, you've lived with me like for like pretty much half the time.
I know. I mean, just saying. Doesn't seem like that much of a chore compared to children.
I'm not supposed to like work out that much though, or like move around because then I could get dry socket or fuck up my teeth.
I don't remember. That sounds bad. No, when I got my wisdom tooth, I don't think they ever said anything about that.
Mm.
Show's over, I guess.
Stop targeting Greg! Let him play!
Greg is forbidden from jamming.
No. The man shall jam!
But yeah, no, this Detective Conan thing is a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they asked it a few times.
How about... Item, I choose you.
This one's just a tribute.
Come on. Ah,
So much for that.
Question, Nolan. What channel are you watching this stream on? And so the chat can send questions through at easier. I'm watching it through Robo stream, except because I'm kind of like drugged up a little bit. I'm kind of like phasing in and out and getting distracted really easily. Okay, distracted more so than usual, I should say. Robo, what animation YouTubers do you recommend? Says Super Communist 29 who donated $1.
let's see. Like, do they mean YouTubers who animate, or who talk about animation, or what?
Probably
They just said animation.
Yeah,
Probably.
I know, that's...
Well, let's just go by YouTubers who animate. I recommend Odd Ones Out because he's a good boy and I love him.
Yeah, I like Odd Ones Out. I like Jaden Animations is very nice. What else? Yukino Joe, or I think he's just Joe now. He makes good animations.
Kanjin.
Kanjin, of course.
Kanjin's a good boy too.
Fucking love Kanjin. Let's see.
Domino, stop messaging me. I don't want pizza. I can't have it. Stop it. This is so not Despacito.
Let's see. Let's see.
Most popular girls in school, I guess, kind of counts.
Yeah, that's stop motion. Why wouldn't it count?
Well, because like I guess it's like a show channel and not like an animator channel per se. I don't know what the semantics are because their question was very inspecific.
I figured he was talking about like animation YouTubers.
Yeah.
Not too
I
shabby.
don't know.
Is Rebel Tax any good? No, it's shit.
The worst thing, especially their podcast.
Yeah. I feel bad for anybody who got on the Pizza Party podcast or who's like a regular on it. That would suck.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty awful.
Ditus is good. I don't know who Ditus is. David Firth does great animations. I thought of Colin Firth for a second. I was like, isn't he a movie star? What's he doing on YouTube?
This is gone.
changed his name and made salad fingers.
I see.
Shiny.
Oh, Super Communist 1. People who talk about cartoons was what I meant, but thanks anyway. People who talk about cartoons.
Joke's on you, none of them are good.
It's definitely really hard to find an animation YouTuber who, like, actually cares about the craft.
Yeah, like, there's this really shitty channel called, like, Robo Buddies, who, like, all they do is, like, nitpick, and, like...
Yeah, she dedicated, like, a whole fucking series to Troll Hunters, and then she didn't even finish it. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, then she did, like, this video on Sonic X or something. Like, Sonic X is an anime, which she's stupid. Yeah. Forever?
No. Week.
Alright, have fun.
Alright. Take care of him, take him out.
Yeah, I got it. Tell the stream bye.
Huh?
Tell everybody bye, I'm on stream.
Oh, okay.
Well, say bye to the... God damn it.
He will not.
Yeah,
He will
go
not.
out a little bit and then later, okay?
I'll let him out in like a couple hours. Okay. Yes, father.
Yes, father.
Yes, Padre.
That's not a secret door. That's right out in the open.
But you need to get a secret to open the door. I got speedy sneaks. Can I equip those?
I would assume so.
Or are they just like a usable item?
They might be a consumable because they have a time limit.
Ah, probably. Get the... there. It's a little hard to judge depth in this game, though to be fair, I have really shitty depth perception.
And that's what you get for wearing glasses, idiot.
Wow.
You know, we haven't talked about, like, the worst animation YouTuber. Like, you guys ever hear about Rebel Taxi?
That's pretty cringy, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he talks about, like, goth girls, and, like, he has this big fat faggot who, like, just constantly criticizes every modern cartoon.
Yeah.
Like,
What an idiot.
yeah, plus also, he just, like, starting shit and being obnoxious, like, get over yourself and your ego. What was his name? Like, began with an N or something.
Blolin?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Although, I think somebody who might, like, be a runner-up to Rebel Taxi is probably the Round Table, or should we say TMZ?
That's
Man.
such a hot take, Nolan.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful, like, I might burn my hands on that hot take.
You should wear some oven mitts on your big Robo gauntlets that have spikes in them.
Yeah. My giant, cumbersome fucking meat hands.
Is that why you're so bad at video games? Because of your big, cumbersome robot hands?
No.
You could have had the out. I gave you an out, and you didn't take it.
Because I gotta be true to myself, you know? And the
True
truth
to
is,
your heart. You
I'm
must be
trying-
true to your heart.
Fucking
Turn
Mulan
away.
and credits roll.
Thank you, Mushu.
I
Eddie
wonder if
Murphy
Garnet
sounded
can,
ass.
Aw. But good animation YouTubers.
I like Mars reviews a lot.
Yeah, Mars Reviews is pretty great.
I love Mars, even if he is a furry degenerate.
I know he's technically an anime YouTuber, but I still, like, really highly recommend Super Eye Patch Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Go Jesus is also a good buddy of mine. He does good shit. Nobody?
I don't really know him.
Oh, I did me and Mars did some Evangelion movie commentaries with him, and they were really fun. And he's also just really good at talking about, like, animation and filmmaking.
Ah, shit.
You would
it's
like
a little
him.
short one light do. Damn it.
You would like him, Robo. He talks a lot about filmmaking techniques and stuff. Like his Full Metal Alchemist 2017 video was really good. He just rips that movie apart and explains why it's such a basic piece of garbage.
Well, shoot me a
But
link
we all-
and I'll check it out later.
Okay. Also, Bruce got the fuck on my bed.
Aw, Duggo!
Big boy.
Yeah, he's almost fucking impossible to move though.
Doggo.
He's got to get stronger, Nolan.
Must
Are you
need some
fucking
strength.
Bruce? Bruce, are you okay?
What's Bruce up to?
He's just like panting, like he went through like a workout.
Sometimes doggos just pant, man.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Open
No,
up.
but he's not like panting like with his tongue out or anything. He looks like labored, exhausted. Now he's just like biting his ass.
Here we are.
Thank you for this running commentary.
I mean, oh, I love Goat Jesus. Introduce me to, I forget what the name of it, but it's where a goat and a wolf become friends despite differences.
Gave me another $1. I hear this weird guy called Nolan Trash Zone, who's just the worst contrarian ever, hates everything, and makes stupid webcomics. Love you, Nolan.
Yeah, no, Nolan is kind of a huge fucking loser. Like, honest to God, like, I remember he, like, tweeted, like, he was the world's best Sonic fan or something. Like, who would talk like that? Do you guys know anything? Do you guys have any dirt on him? Like,
I think I have some.
oh yeah? What do you got?
I don't know if I should tell it here, though.
Spill the beans. What do you got on Nolan?
I'll keep it on the DMs.
No, spill them out. Come on. You got it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
It's a recording. You crazy? What if he hears it?
What if he does hear it? What is he gonna do about it? Is he just gonna like make a call out post?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what's the worst? He probably only has like 12 followers anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter, so I don't have to say it here.
Steven, well,
Get ready, T.
Connie, no, you're facing the wrong way! Oh, I should have named it Dave. I didn't realize that was gonna stick. Okay, first things first.
That's kind of cute. You can name the enemies or the boss fights.
I hope that's like a running thing. That'd be great. Okay, defense lowered. Let's get some consistent healing going.
My friend, the obscure artist guy, said, "Yo, how's the feeling of wisdom taken out of you?" Now I kind of want to punch him in the face. How dare he says I have no wisdom.
Did you leave your wisdom teeth under your pillow for the tooth fairy?
I asked if I could keep them, and the oral surgeon was like, "No, that's a biohazard."
Oh, well, mine let me keep mine. That's weird.
That's bullshit. I wanted to keep my wisdom teeth, and they were like, "No, it's a biohazard. It's not safe, so we're gonna dispose of them." And I'm like, "Fuck you."
I think they just wanted to take the money for themselves.
Alright, let's switch up the jam.
I wouldn't be surprised. I paid like after mooching off my dad's insurance, I still paid $1,000 out of my own pocket for the surgery. Like, I couldn't get a payment plan or anything. It was like, please just pay us $1,000 right out of the gate, thanks. And then when they sent me home, they were like, make sure to put gauze in your gums in case they bleed. And they only gave me like 3 bits of gauze and like a shitty ice pack. And I'm like, wow, thanks. They didn't even give me a syringe to like spray out my teeth. Fucking
That's not good.
the fucking medical field here is bullshit. How do you feel about the latest episode of Steven Universe? Is it out yet, or is it the White Diamond reveal? Is that the latest one?
I think that's what they're talking about, yeah.
It's fine. It's just too little, too late for me. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Like, yeah, we have the reveal. Great. I don't care anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Who would make a better Sonic spin-off, Chris Chan or Ken Penders? You know, I don't want to deal with the Chris Chan train anymore, you know?
Yeah,
Chris Chan is honestly just more so depressing than anything else, especially after that big documentary that came out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
documentary is the big reason, honestly. Like, I think Izzy...
Like, it's not funny anymore.
I think Izzy brought it up, but it's like, man, some episodes you're like, oh man, maybe I misjudged him, but then other episodes you're like, wow, what a fucker, you know?
Well, that's the problem, is that, like...
Situations are
He-
complex. You can't strawman him anymore when you're seeing him this transparently.
Yeah, it's like you see how he was raised, what kind of home he was raised in, the kind of circumstances he grew up in. Like he didn't get the care he needed with his autism, which is why he's so fucked
Fuck,
up. Well,
Greg.
he or she, whatever.
She.
Did Greg die again? I like how Stevani is just like making mincemeat of this fucking boss.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, but Ken Penders I'll never stop making fun of because he's just a total cunt.
Well,
Yeah.
Like with Christian, it's like really tragic because like he was just raised poorly and was also just like unable to deal with his
Yeah.
own internal sexuality and stuff. But with Ken Penders, he's just a egotistical fucking maniac.
Oh yeah.
So like I have no qualms making fun of him and like pointing out how shitty and awful he is.
So cool.
Pearl just up and like, hey guys.
Hey, bitch.
Oh my
Sorry, I'm late. Fashionably late to the party.
I like how Connie does the victory, but she's like, ugh.
It's great.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
leveled up. Oh, my bones.
Oh, my bones.
Connie, quick, drink this. What is it? It'll help your bones. Ah! Oh no, I gave Connie bone hurting juice.
David, you gave her the bone hurting juice again.
Hold on.
Oh, I didn't expect this.
Whew. Treasure. Gonna get some.
Treasure.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. Man, lemon lime jello is actually not that bad.
Oh, super communist again with $1. Okay, then who's the best Sonic villain? I think Metal Sonic is best for thematic nature versus industry shit. To be honest, I don't think there's any character that tops Eggman. I know that's not like a super special answer, but I can't really think of a villain that tops him.
I think the problem is that that there are so many different interpretations of each villain, each different continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I prefer like Metal Sonic from the OVA,
Alright,
if anything. I like how you keep Connie and Greg, and like just keep switching out the gems
yeah, because Connie and Greg are great. I don't need to switch them out.
Ooh, I know.
until they, like force you to, with like
Yeah.
a certain enemy that only has a weakness towards one character.
Yeah, exactly. Not unless I absolutely have to.
Who came up with Jello?
Ron Jello.
Yeah. What about Mephiles and Merlina the Sorceress? Are you joking? Like,
Time to quest with the best.
Merlina's pretty cool. Mephiles is stupid.
I just like how, like... Oh, okay, so you can die if you fall off a cliff. I just like how, like, one of the first things she says when Sonic meets her is all like, "Why do flowers bloom when they are destined to wither?" And Sonic's just like,
Okay, then again, that's not her character, more so just the shitty script writing.
But it's the only game she's in. What
Yeah, but-
parts are her character and what parts are the script then?
Her character is like, she like has an existential fear of like her world ending, like her time and era, and Sonic's like, hey, you know, it's sad that things have to fucking end, but okay, sorry, Jello. It's like her having to come to terms with making the most out of her life. Like, she's not like a straight up villain. She's just like
But that
trying
needs
to
to be in
preserve
the
her kingdom.
script for me to care.
It is in the script.
But it's not put in the script very effectively.
Did you play till the end? Because that's when it shows up.
Whoops. I
In fact,
didn't.
Flower-
But like, it needs to be there from.
Fla-
Oh, I
Flowers
have
are-
to wait for it to get good.
Flowers are also a motif, and that's where it begins too. Like near the very end of the game, Sonic gives her a flower to remind her, yeah, it's sad, but look at how beautiful it is now, you know?
I just feel like the game could have been better.
Wow. Almost as if that's the entire fucking franchise. Go
Yeah.
figure.
It could have been great, the franchise. Why am I playing as Steven? What am I doing?
I don't know. Well, what are you doing with your life?
Did they forget to texture this? It's just a gray square. Oops.
It's all about that minimalism.
Hey guys, remember Bismuth?
Oh
Yeah, neither do we. I hope this is a stitch and not a bone fragment in my jaw. That would suck.
The game froze.
Steven just like jerking his cheeseburger backpack.
Well, let's try this again.
Steven, play Despacito. Guess it's time to play Fortnite.
Pretty funny.
And I think I'm gonna play for 30 more minutes and then I'll call it.
When did you start?
About 1 or 2 o'clock.
Mm. Yes, Jello. Fuel me more.
I haven't had Jello in a long time.
I'm only eating it because of my cursed teeth.
Whoops! I clipped through the... Did you see that clipping? That's... Oh dear. That tunnel. I think they need to fix that tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Hey, Bismuth, I hope you don't mind us, like, jacking your... Oh, I was stuck in the wall for a sec there.
She's bubbled. Who gives a shit? Fuck her.
Yeah,
I think they
fine.
didn't finish coating Bismuth's forge.
How so? Oh. Oh, okay. I see it.
I wonder if I can clip through the world if I...
You probably could. It wouldn't be hard. You just gotta figure out the way to do it.
Bye,
Speedrun
Connie!
this game. There she goes.
Aw. Connie's gone.
She's gone forever.
Bye, Connie. I'm Greg now.
Now she's gone. Gone forever. But I guess what
Wait,
doesn't matter
Can I
when
get rid of
just...
Steven that? Oh, no, there she is. Okay. I thought for a sec maybe I could get rid of Steven that way.
You wanted to get rid of Steven so we could finally be free of the Steven-only perspective.
Yeah. Alas, was not meant to be. God damn it, I gotta get Garnet again. I wanted to use Pearl. Why would they let me elect Pearl if, I don't want to change up my team. I think I have enough for a new sword now.
You know what would be a lot more useful if you could just like press like a button and then just Garnet appears and just punches and then leaves.
Yeah.
These character-only pathways are only exist to fill the game out.
Definitely.
They're not creative. They're not creative puzzles or anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, come back here with this character.
Just
Oh,
reminds me
off
of
to
Donkey
the
Kong
warp
64.
pad. I wanted to use Pearl now.
The only thing I like about Donkey Kong 64 is that everybody fucking hates it. Also, hi Izzy.
Okay.
Hi, Izzy.
I want to
Hello.
walk in.
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. I'm tired.
Me too.
Yeah, let's be tired together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we live streaming?
Robo's channel.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think the link should be in there.
I've been
Link in the
streaming at
description.
144p this entire time. Why? I feel foolish. I'll send you the link, Izzy. Give me a moment.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
What
The
happened?
stream started playing. The stream started playing into my ears as I clicked on it.
Oh,
So it was
jeez.
like I was hearing Nolan twice.
Yikes.
Nobody should have to hear me more than once, if ever.
Oh yeah, I should use my level up charms. I'm just gonna max level Greg.
Please do. Best character.
See this?
Just min-max your Greg. Make him the strongest.
Well, wait.
Absolutely.
See where your guys' XP is at.
Thingy coming right up.
Whoever's lowest, you should level up.
It's too late. I already used up. SCOM29 asks, "Hey Izzy, what are you up to professionally? Love you."
Hey, I love you too. What am I
Do
doing
you, Izzy?
professionally? Well, I'm teaching. Well, let's see here. Does teaching count as professional?
Yeah,
I
why
think-
wouldn't it?
So I'm teaching 2D animation at a local college, and I'm still doing your mama jokes. However, I am doing pinup drawings for a burlesque show, so that's kind of exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's this?
All right.
Nerdgasm, by the way, is the name of the show.
Oh, Garnet
So-
can't break that. So I guess this isn't for Garnet? Oh, I guess this is just the forge. Like, I just go here for forge stuff.
So, it kind of bothers me that Connie got a new outfit for the game, but Stevani keeps the same outfit.
Yeah, you're right. That should change, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's probably easier to design it.
Yeah.
Can you hear my roommate's TV?
Not
Nope.
really.
No. No.
Okay, I was concerned because I can hear it through the wall. Oh yeah,
Just-
bring out Pearl.
Alright.
Okay, I guess I'll go back to Beach City.
Why not?
Stop. More adventure.
Like, am I just not done with the grass area, or? where's-
Does Nolan moisturize?
Nolan does not moisturize.
Are you not a moisty boy?
I guess not.
Oh.
Spo can attest to my hygiene.
Every time I see Nolan, I see his like skin flake off like Gaara from Naruto.
Jesus.
Aw. If I
That
buy
was
you moisturizer, would you use it, Nolan?
Next question.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Gets the hose again.
I have a question. Stop it, Steven. No more lace size.
Yeah.
Who wants tonight?
Who wants what?
Who wants to play Jackbox tonight?
I'm always down for some Jackbox.
Dude,
Which ones do you have again?
1 through 3. I
Yeah.
buy 4, but I'm cheap.
Yeah, that's fine.
Plus, I also just spent $1,000 on getting my teeth pulled out of my skull, so I'm sure people would understand.
Oh yeah, how you feeling about that?
Honestly, it's not as big of a deal as people keep saying it is. Like, mostly I'm just annoyed that my jaw feels so fucking swollen
No.
and that I can't eat, like, actual good food.
Oh, speaking of which,
Ah, I
I
see.
cheated
Oh
on
wait,
my
no, that's the
diet
secret
today.
area. So where do I go?
What about your diet, Izzy?
Oh, I cheated today. I did 2 your mama jokes in the last like 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was working on one until like midnight last night, and then I went to bed and woke up at like 6, and then like worked nonstop until 2 to knock out 2 your mama jokes all at once because I wanted to get that out of the way for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm exhausted, so I was like, "Fuck it, I deserve a cheat day." So I had a Penn Station.
What the fuck is Penn Station?
Oh, East Coast subs. I got like a chicken teriyaki sub.
Ooh.
That's hardly a cheat.
Yeah.
Well, it's got carbs in it, and I also had a brownie and ice cream. So.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's
that
cheating.
Would be it, Izzy.
It's not technically a detox, but I think I'm starting to feel a lot better physically now that I eat, like Jello and like a shake maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just not eating that much, and it's filtering out all of the carbs and shit I used to eat. I'm a greasy boy. I don't drink and smoke, but I overeat like a motherfucker.
Oh god. I mean, like, I was probably full way before I finished the fries.
That's good. That's a good sign.
It is, but I kept eating the fries because it's my one cheat day. I don't get to eat fries very often.
No, I know how that goes though. Like you're eating something and it's so tasty, and you're like, but if I don't eat it now, it won't taste as good later when I reheat it.
Oh god.
The
True.
eternal struggle.
Fries are
So-
the mandala of fast food. Their beauty is fleeting.
Could you put that in a tweet so someone can screen cap it and put it on Facebook as a meme?
Okay, guys, we gotta answer this once and for all. Shoestring fries, curly fries, waffle fries, or thick cut fries?
I like
Oh.
waffle fries a lot.
Oh, man. This is AS. Is he fawning over food AMSR? Like, honestly, I'm gonna have to say either the steakhouse fries or the waffle fries. Both are, like, excellent.
I honestly, like, I'm sick of waffle fries because that's all I'd eat at Chick-fil-A for like 5 years straight.
Yeah.
So, but like I love fries, and I also like Red Robin steak fries, especially if you throw their seasoning on it. Oh god, their seasoning is good. I love Red Robin.
Cajun fries. Oh, Red Robin's sweet potato fries are fucking amazing.
I can't get behind sweet potatoes. Like I have to load them up with brown sugar or butter or something in order to be like,
Really? I
yes,
love sweet
good.
potatoes.
I just don't. When I have sweet potato, it's like I can't do this. Like it's not supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be like savory. Savory
Well,
the right
don't
one.
think of them as potato. Just think of them as a different thing entirely.
Hey, question, Robo. What are they called?
Okay, are you saying that fucking oranges? Wait, no. Fuck.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that
Nailed it. Yeah.
the moment
Come on.
I could, God, it's just like
You
So
can't
what
beat
does
me.
God taste like? That's the real question.
I bet God has like a pussy and a penis at the same time, and it's like you just
29
take a
asked, why do you eat at Chick-fil-A? I don't.
I ate at Chick-fil-A because I worked there, and I got like $7 worth of free food every break, which isn't that much considering Chick-fil-A is pricey as shit. They recently raised their prices at my store again, so like it's like costs $1 more, so they're really picky about how you overspend there.
Getting all that concentrated homophobia to put in the chicken's really expensive these days.
Yeah.
My store wasn't homophobic. It's just the CEO who made a comment.
I just don't really like care for religious stuff, so I ate at Chick-fil-A once in the last like 5 years, and it's because Pan Pizza bought me a sacrilege sandwich.
I mean, Chick-fil-A probably has the best chicken of any like fast
Pa-
food chain. I would
Wait.
say.
Chick-fil-A, is he?
What's that?
Pan bought you Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, remember at MomoCon he bought all of us
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Oh,
You were
that's
there.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gave you my sandwich. Or I gave
Oh,
Spo
did
my
you?
sandwich.
Oh,
I gave
yeah.
one of you two my sandwich. And then I mean, it wasn't a big deal because, like I said, I eat there all the fucking time. I'm sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
No,
my
yeah,
favorite
'cause-
thing there is the spicy sandwich. And I'm just like, oh, God. Just the mere thought of, like, eating a spicy sandwich makes me want to die.
So like with MomoCon, it's one of those things where like we're kind of stuck at our booth like 90% of the time. At least one of us was, and I was the one that's like the most like experience with like sitting at a booth.
Yeah, but you would go over and talk to Kate Leth because you were just fangirling over her, which is totally fair.
Left.
I know. That's reasonable. Connie, just go into the ocean and drown. Just do it, you coward.
I don't know
So,
where
like,
I'm
okay.
supposed to go now. To be honest, I think I might just call the stream because I've been playing for a while.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as soon as Izzy shows up, we end the stream. I see what
I'm
happens.
sorry, Izzy, you just showed up at the wrong time.
Hey,
Let's spend the last 15 minutes playing a round of Fortnite.
No,
Dropping bros.
A real gamer's game.
no,
Then let's watch Atop the Fourth Wall of Goofy.
no. I don't want to.
Someone
get my
says-
flags.
Two go-tos.
Someone said you have to upgrade Connie's sword to progress the story.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But I don't have all the purple bits.
You gotta go find the purple bits.
Okay, let's go find some purple bits.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay. I probably should not talk about class stuff, but like in my animation, my intro to 2D animation course, I have a kid that's like very opinionated about cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And oh boy.
In the front row.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm trying my best not to be snarky back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, just like hearing constant negativity about every cartoon that's coming out is just kind of not really my jam.
It's also getting old.
Yeah, well, because like I hate because for my demo, because I'm a troll, I did I show how to draw in Flash, like all the Flash tools. I did Lino from the new Thundercats.
It's great.
Awesome.
Well, that and it's really simple, the character designs. I mean, Lino is just basically Steven with fangs and bigger hair.
And he also looks like shit.
Oh yeah, but and so but this kid just hates Teen Titans Go, hates Thundercats, hates the new Ninja Turtles, and I'm starting to make references to the episodes, being like, oh, so you've seen it, okay, cool, and then there's a point where he's like, he kept making references that didn't exist, they weren't in there, and I was like, well, they do have the original weapons in the new Ninja Turtles, and he's like, no, they don't. I'm like, yeah, no, there's a full whole plot point about them having it. They have it there, and I show a clip, and he just kind of shuts up because I just pulled it up because the episode's on YouTube. He kept trying to say one thing, and it's clear that he has already formulated an opinion of the whole show through one trailer, and I get it.
That's my favorite thing though. When they're so dead set, in certain, they're like, no, it's this way, and then you show them proof, and you're like, y'all hear something? And then they just shut up and never speak again. It's the best. The best feeling on the planet.
My favorite was there was last semester there was this one dude bro that was really talking shit about Teen Titans Go, which by the way I don't care. I like the movie, that's about it. Just to throw that out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little less against it now that we're friends with people that work on it, just by that's just what happens. And I show him a clip and he goes, that's really funny. And I'm like, it's really funny, huh? I thought it was the worst show. I kind of egotistically stroked my own cock in front of people in the class. It was amazing.
So sassy. Ghostly Fox
bit.
sent $1 but didn't say anything.
Thank you, Ghostly
then.
Fox.
Like a true ghostly fox.
What is know that vanilla or Villana?
What?
This person keeps posting a thing that's not a question, but it looks like a question. Confused Oddish. Not question. Hey, Izzy, know the Villana?
No, that Villana. What? What?
Right? I'm really confused.
Oh, Escon gave us another $1. Teen Titans Go is actually kind of accurate sometimes. It's alright by me. Yeah, I don't mind that show. It's fine.
I grew out of my dumb baby phase, and I realized, oh, Teen Titans Go's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
Well, 'cause,
I mean,
like,
it's not
that
always
one-
good, but it's not always bad, you know.
Yeah, well, the one kid made a comment being like, oh, because you're defending stuff, I guess I should just watch Teen Titans Go instead of Teen Titans. And I'm like, when did I fucking say that? Like it was this weird, like, mentality. I think people legitimately think that if Teen Titans Go exists, that means it took the place of a reboot or a sequel series to the original Teen Titans. But no, if Teen Titans Go didn't exist, there just wouldn't be a Teen Titans show. You know, it would just be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, people just think it's taken the place of something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like they act like it just completely disappeared.
Yeah.
And I don't understand people that legitimately act like these cartoons are like personally like. It almost feels like people have it to where they think that these new cartoons are coming out just to spite them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That-
it gets kind of like annoying where it's like every time a new screenshot or something new animated comes out, it immediately are just people like, oh man, this is such.
It doesn't
pandering
cater
or
to
something.
me, an adult. What?
I also
wow.
just
That, or they just call pandering and SJW stuff, and it's like, man. could you
Yeah,
wait for it
like
to
the
come
moment
out?
something is even like ever so slightly progress. I've made this comment a million times, but it never ceases to amaze me. Something is even ever so slightly progressive or against the norm. Like, not a whole lot, just a teeny tiny bit. And they're like, what is this propaganda? Like, oh, yes.
Oh my god! Do you watch Yellow Flash Guy? Because I just watched a video about him, and it literally said the same thing.
What? Who's Yellow Flash Guy?
I don't know. It's some YouTuber that reads comics and then complains about it when they like have a Nazi puncher or that he really hates the West Coast Avengers and like he cuts up. He's like, well, this is the only thing you can do with this comic, and like stabs it with a knife and tears it apart. Like he destroys the camera, the fucking comic on camera, which is just really like.
Wow, dude.
There was a treasure chest back there too, by the way. The opposite direction we were going.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I'll grab it. But, wow.
I'm looking it up, and it's pretty bad. This guy suggested Izzy.
Or like,
Also, I just kind of hate the ensuing discourse between the animators versus the contrarians, because it's like, on one hand, I can understand your plight because people like telling you that you're the blight on animation is one thing, but then the other thing is like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, it'd probably be easier on you if you just block those people and just ignore them and stop giving them a platform or the like basis of a response or something. It's just like how learning to pick your battles.
yeah.
Because sometimes it's not even remotely worth it at all.
Yeah, or just like the use of the word propaganda is hilarious to me. Like,
Inigo Montoya, you keep saying that word. I do not think you know what it means.
yeah, exactly. Like, yo, have you ever actually seen a propaganda film? It's pretty easy to tell when you're watching a. People just use that word because it's such a loaded phrase.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, propaganda.
It's a
I don't
buzzword.
want propaganda. I better not like this thing.
It's just a buzzword. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
it's like
YouTube video.
it's like when people call something political because it like has something you disagree with in it, but
Yeah,
like
but then when it has something they agree with it, they praise it.
yeah, like it's not political.
Jackrabbit says, I bought a big bag of Jelly Ranchers, and most of them are green apple flavors. I like green apples, but what's up with that?
It's because it's the one true flavor.
Yeah, green
Some-
apple's like the best candy flavor.
It's also, but it's also fucking annoying when you get a bag and I want an assortment or something, and then you wind up getting like 90% of like one flavor.
Especially if it's grape. Fuck
Yeah.
grape.
Ugh.
Nasty.
Grape and cherry are the worst flavors.
What? I love cherry.
I would say like grape and black licorice.
Well, black licorice is in a league of its own. Nobody likes black licorice.
Well, it depends. We're talking about artificial flavoring,
Whoa,
right? 'Cause,
Pearl,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What?
She has like 15 unused star points.
you do
From
I
all
should
that
grow
time,
better.
all that time trying to like get with Pink Diamond's pussy.
All that pent up sexual frustration.
So, but yeah, no, I think out of artificial flavoring, banana's pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
Banana's
banana's
pretty
garbage.
awful.
I hate bananas to begin with.
Oh, fuck you! I mean, sorry, bananas are great. That was
Like,
way too of a personal reaction to your hatred of banana.
I mean, like I thought it was funny. You could have just told me to fuck myself.
Oh, I know. I'm playing it up further.
Okay.
I don't really like watermelon, but I like watermelon flavored stuff. So yeah, I don't really
What's
get
wrong
it.
with
I mean-
watermelon?
I just
Watermelon has no flavor.
What
Also,
do you mean?
opposite
It's
direction.
watermelon flavored.
Watermelon doesn't have a taste. It's just like,
It's-
man, look
it's-
at all this water fruit.
It's watermelon taste. It tastes like watermelon.
You can't. That's
what?
bullshit. What does watermelon taste like then?
Watermelon.
How would you describe the taste of watermelon without using the word watermelon?
Kind of sweet, but not like overtly sweet. Like very subtly.
Happiness.
Yeah.
Wow, subtle sweetness. Good, tasty.
Okay, first of all, what other like okay, watermelon's both sweet, delicious, and thirst quenching.
Oh,
If
my
you-
phone's ringing.
I love choking on fucking seeds.
You can get
I don't know
seedless
you.
watermelons. Also, someone keeps linking the Pizza Party Wiki article for me, I think.
Why?
But for some reason, I don't understand why the PPP Wiki has me as Elizabeth when my name's Isabel.
Eh.
I guess
Well, Elizabeth is the. Wait.
It would be
Eliz.
Lizzie if it was.
Well, I think the idea is Elizabeth is like in the middle of Liz and Beth, I guess.
Okay, who's
It's a
slandering
stretch,
what I'm
but-
saying? Izzy is not right. Or, well, first of all, Izzy is right, but watermelons aren't gross. They're delicious.
I love watermelon.
Oh god, my fucking jaw. Ah,
You know, it'd make it feel better. Some nice, tasty watermelon.
no, it would because then I chew on some seeds and they get lodged into my sockets and I die.
Eat around the seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
Let me just eat strategically around the seeds.
Yeah, that's how you. Are you saying that you don't strategize when you eat food?
The fuck are you talking about?
You don't look at a plate of food and be like, okay, this will be the most efficient way to eat it.
I eat the food.
Yeah.
That's all I. That's it.
So you just like pick up whatever and you just eat that? You don't plan
Yes.
at all? Why?
The fuck are you talking? It's food. You
It's-
eat it.
But you gotta get the optimal experience.
It's true. Like, okay, I legitimately. So, how do you guys go about your attack plan for food? I personally eat the thing I'm least excited about first, and then slowly snowball into things that are actually what I'm excited about on the plate.
I tried
I
to
just-
get like a nice variation of tastes. Like I don't like eating everything at once. Like, oh, only the
fucking
chicken
kidding
and then only the potatoes, you know. What I like to do is like I'll have something I'll have like some of the main course and then maybe mix it with the side course, you know, that sort of stuff. I like to have a nice mix. I don't like to just like eat, you know?
Yeah.
Vlog idea, guys. Let's when we're all together, let's all go to a food buffet and let's analyze each other's plates. Like we all go individually, we get what we want, and we just kind of critique and figure out what the personalities of ourselves through the food we choose.
Spo and I used to go. Spo and I used to go to buffets quite a bit. Spo loves his buffet. Spo loves his buffets.
His
Doesn't he get like
buffets.
cereal?
Get cereal
Damn
at
it!
the buffet.
They
and
keep
then
knocking
Nolan
Pearl into the
screams.
water.
Good.
Are
No.
you saying
Pearl-
Pearl's wet?
Yes.
Pearl wouldn't even be affected by the water. Her body is an illusion.
Well, she got poofed, so clearly she's a little affected.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, that'd be cool if the game like had a handful of like video game exclusive outfits for the gems, and that each time they get poofed, they like cycle through the designs.
That would be really neat.
Yeah.
That'd be neat, but like probably very asset intensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Somebody said Pearl's thick, and all I can do is laugh in my
Are
head
you
because that's completely not true.
serious? Are you?
Pearl don't even got titties. She don't got an ass. She's just a skinny stick, swizzle stick.
I still love her.
I love her too, but she is not thick.
Not thick
No.
at all.
She's thick like a Slim Jim.
Stop bullying Connie! God damn it!
I hate crime.
Like how you just go, it's a hate crime, because Connie's like Indian, so it's a hate crime. Is Connie Indian?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she's
thought
Indian.
Izzy was saying that she hates crime, like she
So,
hates
yeah, I thought she
people
said
committing
too.
crimes.
I hate crime.
I hate
Just out of
crime.
nowhere.
What you guys don't know about me is I'm a McGruff, the crime dog's
She's
owner.
a loose
Whoa.
cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules.
I would watch the buddy cop movie of me and Robo.
Hell yes. SCOM says they feel like coward is coming back as an insult. It is, yes. I'm fine with that.
Coward?
Yeah,
Coward's one of my
I
favorite
disagree.
insults.
there are many cowards.
I think coward is now more funny than ever because like you just anytime someone says something like "Oh, I just went to the beach," "Pics, you coward" is like my go-to thing.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
it's still like an insult. It's just a playful one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Speaking of insults, stream chat.
Oh
Yeah.
God, why? Why would you do this, Nolan?
Peter Griffin plays Fortnite Battle Royale.
Hey guys.
Eh. Hey, Lois! You should have thanked the bus driver!
What?
Thank- in the new Fortnite update, you can thank the bus driver.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't
great.
Play Fortnite.
Well, the Battle Royale starts by being dropped off in a flying bus, and now you can press a button to thank the bus driver before you jump out.
It's really good.
It's so good.
This is why Fortnite's the best game.
I like how last night me, Salty, and Kevin had a conversation using you, Robo.
Uh-oh. Now I'm
Oh.
concerned.
No, Salty started this thread that said thanks for RoboFriend and Nolan Trash
Oh
Zone
yeah,
for the new
y'all
reaction
fucking
image.
clogged up my notifications with that shit.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
I know you wouldn't.
Have you guys ever followed someone
Damn
on
it.
Twitter just because of their username?
What do you mean?
There was someone I found whose username was Darkwing Dyke, and I just kind of like followed. I didn't even look to see what they post. I just thought that was a great username.
Hell yes, that is a fantastic username.
I would just screen cap it and save it.
Oh, that's
Just-
true.
Just like that one for exposure thread I got last night.
Yeah, you got a fork. Oh wait,
Woo!
I think I
Gotcha,
might have
bitch.
saw that.
Yeah, I shared that on in the server.
Oh
Should've-
yeah.
You should have like submitted that too for exposure.
What?
Like,
I did.
Twitter. Oh, you did.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I knocked him too far. I didn't realize I could do that.
I love how spread out everybody is in the group.
Yeah. Greg's just like, I'm just gonna hang out back here.
There's Onion hitting his log.
Onion, that is inappropriate.
What are you doing out here in the snowstorm?
Onion says nothing, he just stares.
It's a low rumbling noise comes out from somewhere.
Did you know that Steven and Onion are voiced by the same character?
Oh
my actor?
gosh.
Also, Greg and Yellowtail. Same actor.
Oh, damn.
Wait, fucking Onion's the black market? That's amazing.
Yeah, Onion's the shopkeeper. It's great. Whoa!
You know-
Whoop. I almost fell off the ice.
See, I would have done is I would have had someone else also be the shopkeeper, but whenever you're onto Onion, he just upcharges regular stuff.
That
He
would
seems
be
like one of those
so
fuck-
good. Like, he sells items and you can't tell which are rare and which are common. And they're all crazy expensive, so, like, you don't know if, like, this is only an item you can get from Onion or if it's just a normal item, so you may as well get it. Ah, shit, it's just a normal item. I paid exorbitant prices for it.
That would be great.
Also, why is there not a guy collecting minigame like Shenmue?
This game hates fun.
I know they just released this for the Switch, and I can't wait to buy it.
Shenmue?
No, Steven Universe Save the Light.
Oh.
I thought I could jump across. I thought I could make it. There it is.
Stop emailing me, Domino's. Please.
They need you.
No, I can't. I'm teeth hurty.
They must have
just
you.
get like a, you just get like an ominous email from Domino's that says pizza time, and that's it.
Pizza time.
No, it's the subject is pizza time, and when I open it, it's just pizza time repeated over and over and over again.
It's like a very blurry picture of your house attached.
Like surveillance camera footage of you.
No, like really shitty like phone quality pictures leading up to my house, and it's like pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time.
It's just
And then,
getting
like,
closer and closer.
Yeah, and then it's in my house, and like I go look, and then it's just like the Noid.
Back.
Oh, someone fixed the wiki. Still
Oh,
misspelled
no.
my name, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. They have at this point.
Yeah.
So, if we ever end up doing another Pizza Party podcast commentary, I want to do it on Death Note.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good.
Wait, what'd you say, Izzy? A pop-up came up on my Twitter feed, and I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I said if we ever do another commentary, I want to do it on Death Note.
I'd be down for that. Pan also wants to do Trouble in Tokyo.
Oh, okay. The Teen Titans one. I think people are gonna be like make a bunch of comments, being like, "I thought this was gonna be Pan Pizza in Tokyo."
Yeah.
Technically is.
I wanted to make
I
a
like-
comic that was that, but I couldn't think of anything that would work for the story.
That's the catch-22. There is no good story for Pan Pizza.
I know.
No, I didn't want privates. I wanted to get her breakfast.
Just need the perfect opening.
Get him.
Connie's getting fucked.
Yeah.
So, I watched that Mighty Magiswords episode. That was a weird crossover.
Mhm.
Did any of you guys watch it?
I didn't see
Nope.
it.
Never watched enough of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I wrote up a recap of what happened, trying to do the most like funny / insulty thing possible.
Mhm.
Which is?
I'm trying to pull it up. I wonder if Discord kept it. So I was typing it while I was sitting in the car waiting for my roommate to get out of Marshall's. Okay, yeah, okay. So I wrote episode recap: Mighty Magisword and Mrs. Mighty Magisword decide they want to go on an adventure with their reluctant friends, sitcom witch and nerdier Ian Jones Quarterly. But both their friends don't want to be in the show anymore. Magiswords want to impress them and invite a cameo from Rad to boost ratings, but ultimately, phone, stop it. But ultimately, it becomes a metaphor about how no one wants to be there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Why would you do Kyle in like that?
Yeah,
I know. Well,
Jesus.
that's kind of the thing. Is that like Kyle's a sweetheart. Like he's actually like gotten me an opportunity once. So like I don't really want to like trash on his show. I just didn't really
And
like
yet
that
you did.
episode.
On stream in front of all.
I did it. I did it on a live stream that has 160 people on it. I think we'll be fine. 3 hours in.
This is actually like a lot more viewers than I usually get. Probably because I'm playing a Steven Universe game.
I'm trying to get Pan to do more topical stuff for the channel so we can like up the subscriber count a bit. Pan covers more interesting, cooler shit, but like the problem is like people don't like watching that. They just like watching the newest craze.
Yeah, that. So like, cause I'm legitimately working on starting a new channel, right? And I've kind of already decided that like, I'm not expecting the new channel to be nearly as successful as the old channel, just because I have no interest in following trends. I'm going to talk about the shows I want to talk about, and a lot of those are going to be like retrospectives. Like,
God damn it.
I'm gonna make videos for myself, and just hope other people like them.
That's what I plan on doing too. If I can get like some chump change out of it, that'd be sick.
Whoops. It's hard to see the other characters behind that big boy there.
Mm-hmm.
So does this have any ties to the first one from the phone?
Yeah, it's the sequel.
Yeah, but the story's irrelevant, so...
Yeah.
Apparently it's canon.
Doesn't fucking feel like it.
But there's a couple of things I think that I think the round table covered it. Maybe. I think it might have been Vox.
No, leave Greg alone, you monster! No! No! Oh my god, it almost killed Greg in one fell swoop. Oh my god.
He is just a fleshy meat human.
Jesus Christ, no! Not Greg!
Well,
Not Greg!
what were we saying about Vox?
Oh, I think he did like a video about it, but there's something that got like either an interview or something that like confirmed that something in this also exists in the show itself. No, I think it might have been Hessenite. I think might be the villain of the game. Yeah. She's been mentioned in the show now.
No, Greg!
Goodbye, Greg.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this.
He doesn't get knocked back at all.
No, because he's a big boy.
Well, if Greg's dead, there's no reason to watch. I'm turning off the stream. Good night, guys.
Izzy, come back.
No.
No, not that. That was close. I almost used the wrong item.
Pay attention, you dingus. Dude, this guy is fucking monstrous.
I know. I hate him.
Is he a mini boss?
No, they just have some enemies that are harder. But I got him.
Why, yes, I did earn this.
Hey, can I be like sentimental for like a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Okay.
Nerd.
I really appreciate you guys in my life, and I don't say that
Aw.
enough.
Thank you.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
You've been a really good friend.
Aw. Thanks.
One must always be prepared.
Give Greg that tasty fucking donut.
That was not where I thought that sentence was ending.
That's just a landmine of a sentence.
Connie gets deep cut. Steven, you're never gonna be like your mom. Connie?
I mean, to be fair, I hope
Got a level
Steven
up
never
charm.
becomes like
Time
this.
to give it to Greg. Every level up charm, it goes to Greg.
That's cute. Are you gonna take him throughout the whole game, or do they like?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you even need to ask?
Having a character that does chipper healing damage constantly is very useful.
Yeah.
I like to think that you know how like a lot of lesbians really like Thor. I think like animation fan lesbians like Greg, like he's the lesbian icon we've all wanted.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd fuck Greg.
Well, you're not a lesbian, Nolan, so you don't have any input on this.
Yeah, no.
Fuck you. Spell, you're not a lesbian either.
He's honorary lesbian.
No! It's cheating!
Heterosexual's the new lesbian.
I started power moving my one straight roommate.
Uh-huh.
Because it's my household is like me, a trans lesbian, and then Aaron's a bi furry, and then Tristan's just straight.
A gamer.
Yeah, and and so like we're sitting in so me, one of my partners, who's a pansexual girl, a bisexual girl, Aaron and Tristan were all sitting in the same room.
Wait, what am I doing?
And like Sue makes a reference to something, and I go, "No, Sue, not in front of the straight." And I was just, I don't know why, but that was really, really funny to me. Because originally, I kind of sometimes lump Aaron into it because like I don't really hear too much of his bisexuality, you know. Because he just doesn't like he makes references to it occasionally, but you know he's very straight passing. And so like there's just a point where like I was going to say straight, but then I realized and I correct myself, no bi erasure here, baby. And so it's like, yeah, not in front of the straight.
Not
and
in
just...
front of the straight.
Izzy, you sexist.
I'm a bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Ouchies. Oh, you're gonna have to take out that fucking mage.
I know.
Wait for it.
I should be drawing.
I don't have any
Yeah.
projects to work on right now, surprisingly.
Got him! Woo! Eat shit, mage. Ah, damn.
I know.
I bet the
Holy
fireball
shit.
attack will be good against these, though.
I'm glad they bumped it up to where you can have 4 people in your party.
Yeah.
Have you got any fusions yet?
Yeah, I did Stevani during a boss fight.
Nice.
Or they just eviscerated the boss. It was great.
So much for that.
The perfect opening.
Can you do Alexandrite if you have the 3 main crystal gems in your party?
I'm not sure. Cause like, you can do fusions if you build up like a relationship meter between 2 characters. I'm not sure if that works 3 ways. I guess I could try, but I'm not booting Greg or Connie out of my party. No way. Alexandrite is not worth it.
This is such a
Alexandrite looks ugly. The only time the humans are good in the Steven Universe franchise.
Yep.
The only humans that matter, Connie and Greg.
Basically.
Look at how happy Greg is on his health meter. God, what a good boy. I love him.
I love Greg.
Greg is so great.
Why did the show have to do him in like that?
I know.
What did the show do?
Yeah.
They just turned him into a big joke.
Yeah.
Oh, can we make? I need to start like doing shirts again. Can I do one where it's like Greg could be my daddy?
please. I'm gay as fuck and I would wear that shirt.
Not every day you get to collect treasure. Not every day you get to collect treasure.
Yeah, Robo, we know you're a lesbian. You don't have to rub it in your agenda.
My gay agenda.
Your
Oh god, oh god.
LGBLT agenda.
Fuck.
There was a joke. There was a joke I did. I can't remember what. Oh, okay. So one of my
Living your best life. Ha!
Huh.
So,
I did it.
a friend of mine, she's also a teacher, and she wanted.
What's
okay,
that?
so like, because I'm trans, I can't really hide the fact that I'm queer. You know, like it's just a thing that like it's just on face value.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And so in my class, I always at the very beginning of it, like, hey guys, I'm trans. It has no bearing on the subject. I just don't want people to like, oh, that she sounds like a man, and then have rumors. So I just like to nip it in the butt. But because I'm so open about it, and
Get that
most
nice spot.
colleges, really, there's a lot of cis straight men that teach, like at least where I work.
Mm-hmm.
And so like a lot of the queer students, especially like lesbians and non-binary kids, kind of come to me. And so my friend who teaches is also queer, and she's like, oh, I want to, like, if I could be a queer mentor to some people, that would have been helpful for me as when I was going to college. So this is great. And so right now she like made a post in our Facebook group about how, like, what can I do to show my queerness so people know? And like I think it all kind of settled on like just wearing like like pens or something that says like I'm queer, or like rainbows or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I
A
was
rainbow
trying to
ribbon.
think. I kept thinking of, well, okay, so I was just like, well, just carry around a bunch of books, but make sure one of them says the gay agenda on it.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, there you go. So like, you know, you just have your text novel, or your textbooks, and then in between it's just like a little rainbow
Damn it.
agenda.
I keep messing up doing the first attack thing.
Yeah, you're bad at it.
Damn,
Just
Izzy.
like
Yeah, I'm just straight
no
up.
holding back. Jesus.
That was my equivalent of Spo's. That's epic.
That was pretty epic. Everybody just laughs as an image of Edith, just like Kex.
This one's just a tribute.
Three humans matter: Greg, Connie, and PD. I'd like PD to matter, but he doesn't, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's kind of they introduced him as like Steven's best friend. He's only in that one episode.
Yeah, seriously, I was about to say the same thing. Like, they introduced it, making it sound like he was going to be a reoccurring character. Instead, we got fucking Ronaldo.
I'll never forgive them for making Ronaldo the more Fryo family member.
Why isn't Ronaldo playable in this game?
He should be like a secret joke character.
It's
Like he should be like a summon.
It's like Dan
Okay,
Hibiki.
first of all, the person that put the goddamn, like, don't put trivia about me talking shit about Mighty Magiswords on the fucking wiki. That's so not cool.
Oh,
It's
no.
funny,
Too
but
late
don't do
now.
that. I'm deleting it.
Well, Izzy, what did you expect when you talked about it in public, you dingus?
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone was
Your
gonna
whole,
get
oh,
scared
it's
about it.
no one's gonna care in my stream. I
Saying-
see.
And saying nobody's gonna care only makes them care more.
Yeah.
You fell right into their. Oh God, why?
Owned my
Why?
gift Card.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I didn't know that. How could I have known? They put the card face down.
God, my fucking jaw feels like 10 million pounds. Ugh.
Oh man, speaking of which, I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Legacy lately. I'm really into that game, but the main character's decks fucking suck. Yugi's deck is shit.
Dude, it's the heart of the cards. You don't believe in them.
It's absolute garbage. If you don't start with a good hand, you're basically fucked. And he didn't stack his deck in such a way that you'd ever start with a good hand. So you're just losing over and over again because Yugi's got all these fucking... He doesn't have enough, like, 4-point monsters.
I'm gonna do a quick saltwater rinse. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What the fuck? What? Oh, for the mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's to
really
clean my mouth out. I have to like mix a bit of salt into water and then like rinse out my mouth for like 5 minutes. I'll be eavesdropping in the conversation, though, so just so you all know, I'm always listening and watching.
I bet he's not. We can talk shit.
We could talk shit about him.
Yeah, Spo, you start.
What's this?
He's got real flaky skin.
Got it! Finally! Oh god fucking damn it! This is shenanigans.
Check this out.
Leave Greg alone! He just wants to be a musician. He's done nothing to you.
Item, I choose you.
Okay, so
Creepers want to hit him so hard.
I'm looking at my page on the wiki, and like I do have to laugh. Republicans being my enemy is really funny to me. And then whoever put lemon stealing whores as my weaknesses is top notch. Like
Hell yes.
that's hilarious.
So good.
Wait for it.
And
No,
then like
leave Greg alone. No.
oh, Greg, no, Greg, no.
Don't do this to me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, don't touch him. Don't you dare. No. Ah! Greg!
This one's just a tribute.
Item, I choose you.
No, aim Pearl.
Just need the perfect opening.
Ah, finally. No! Leave Greg out of this! Shit. Greg.
What did Greg do to you, you monsters?
Greg is an innocent.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve this shit.
Get him.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick? This'll do the trick.
Well, can't win them all.
Fuck.
Sir, I don't like over for me.
Oh, cool. Now Steve is dead. Which means I can't use any items.
Oh shit, that is kind of sucky.
Wait for it.
Pearl, aim down. Pearl.
There.
I'll be right back. I think I heard someone calling me. What's up?
So it's just you and me now, Spell. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
How are you?
Pretty good. Just got off of work and stuff. Now I'm just working on commissions. What have you been up to?
Currently drawing a nude Sims character.
Nude Sims character?
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Is it like a commission or?
If we want to call it that, yeah. It's the thing. The what do you call it? Why am I blanking? The burlesque show thing.
Oh, okay. So they just sent you a bunch of Sims characters as reference?
No. Okay, so like, I'm drawing the people who actually get naked in front of a crowd, and first was I drew my friend Hannah dressed as Xena, warrior princess, which I think you might have saw. I posted in the pizza party server.
Mm-hmm.
And then following that, I'm doing a Sims with her like holding the bra, so she just took it off, and then where her boobies are, it's going to be the Sim like blur out, pixelated thing.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so I actually gotta wrap things up for this stream.
Aw, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. While she's wrapping up stuff. Alright, comment section. Give us questions. Let's do 3 questions.
Okay.
Because apparently I'm taking over your live stream. I'm sorry.
He's gotta be
Again.
the moderator.
Did I do that last time?
Well,
I don't mean to.
you owned, like, you took possession of it because you owned
Oh,
it so hard.
I did. But that's only because of YouTube law. Like, it wasn't by choice. It's just I out-knowledged you about Sonic the Hedgehog. And
That's true.
You out-knowledged the Robo Buddies about Sonic the Hedgehog?
yeah, it was like some stupid little, like, thing.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, but there's just a thing where she said something, and I go, or no, I was like, oh, remember this? She goes, no, and I did this. She goes, oh, and I'm like, well, by YouTube law, I now own your YouTube channel.
Yeah, so she actually owns my channel now. I have to, whenever I get a royalty check, I just have to, like, mail it to her.
It's not true. Dog actually owns it now because there was something about Kingdom Hearts I didn't know, and then Dog corrected me. And so.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So
don't
by
want to get into a Kingdom Hearts argument with Dog Draws. That's like a death sentence.
It really is. She goes for the drug dealer.
Alright, hold on, be right back.
Oh, I guess that's it, gang.
Yes?
So just the 3 of us and 158 people watching.
Yep, just like
No
old
pressure.
times.
I hope these stitches dissolve in my mouth soon.
I'm sure they will.
I wonder if that's a
I gotta do.
fetish.
Like dissolving stitches.
Yeah,
I don't want to think about that.
you are now.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause
You're
of-
welcome. The Izzy and Spo show featuring Nolan.
He said
Okay,
something really
so,
bad.
I don't actually think I have time to answer any questions. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Well,
Right.
that was a good day, guys. Come back next week for the Izzy and Spo show. We're gonna have a
Featuring,
trivia.
featuring Nolan and Robo.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, gamers.
Have a good night, gamers.
Goodbye.
Good night, friends.